Hello, everyone. We are the Stud Buds. I've already messed it up. I'm Matt Mellish.
I'm Block.studios.
And I'm Ethan the Artisan.
Oh my gosh.
Where's Brad?
Where's Brad?
We lost Brad. We lost Brad.
Who are we? We're the Stud Buds. All right.
That's who we are.
Hello,
I just
everyone.
figured if you're gonna mess up, I might as well.
All good, all good. What's up, everyone? I see everybody's lighting up the chat already. We got Brickman Will. We got Brick Oxes. We got Victor Bricks. Hope you're all having a great night, day, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are in the world. It's been a heck of a week for us, but let's get to it. Let's just dive right into it. Zane, how have you been?
I've been good. Lots of personal things have happened. We won't really discuss those at the moment, but you guys will be happy to know that I finally built this.
Woo!
Let's go.
Let's go.
What do you think?
I'm okay. I mean, I've got some disappointing factors in it. Everyone, I think y'all overhyped it, honestly.
Come on.
You guys were like, get it now. I'm like, nah, it's garbage.
Oh, garbage.
I love it. I actually love it. The only thing. Am I lagging for y'all?
Yes.
You're lagging hard. Hard.
Okay. Well, sorry.
You're fine.
Hopefully it fixes itself. The only issue I have is this back part, these pieces. Other than these little thingies back here, they're little just detail parts. Because I feel like they could have clicked on there somehow. I honestly feel like it's really solid. Genuinely sturdy. And I love the stand it comes with. It doesn't just click onto it. It like goes into it. Full blown.
Right.
So
my biggest problem with that set, Brad, I don't think you've built yours yet, have you?
No, I'm waiting for something special to happen before I do.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you know, I understand completely about the whole spatial issue right now. But Zane, my biggest problem with that set is the back where you were talking about. They swing if you move it around. You don't have control over the two engines, thrusters, whatever you call it.
Well, maybe yours isn't too loose because mine stays.
Oh,
mine's pretty solid. But I've had that happen before. Like connection pieces, like between sets, kind of vary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on the batch because one could be just like a tiniest bit off, and it just messes with it a little bit. I mean, like, it's the hinge. I think the hinge pieces are very hard to get exact for each one. I don't know. And like, no, they're popping out batches of this stuff like crazy. So, but.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that didn't work. That proved my point.
That just opened wide up, like all loosey goosey.
Right.
Huh?
These just swing back and forth very freely. So
which they do.
Yeah, that proved my point. Anyway, Zane, how else was your week? Did you build anything else? Did you buy anything new? Was that all?
We built the Jeep, the Technic Jeep. That was kind of a fun little build. It only has shocks in the back, not in the front. So the front axle just kind of wiggles. It's a little weird, but it's also like pushing it around feels like you're a little kid pushing your cars around. Like I feel like I need to, order a batch of sand and just go play out in the sandbox with it. So, I mean, we did that. I also figured out a cool way to display my Lego figures. You stack them up, and we're not gonna actually say what this looks like. I think it's quite comical. We could put a couple more and maybe make it spin, put some rainbow disco music on. If you catch what I'm saying in the G-rated manner.
Nothing about that was G-rated.
Everything about that. If Sai was here, Sai would get a laugh out that.
Sai would just call it what it is.
No, he would throw out the bleep, but I was gonna say he's gonna throw out the bleep button. Can I just say before we get into anything more, Sai, fantastic job last week. If you guys did not watch last week's show with Sai, he absolutely killed it for the first hour and a half, and then we all made a depresso talk for that next hour and a half.
It was fun.
It was fun. I love. Okay, for the record, the whole show was great, but Sai absolutely killed it. Killed the intros. You guys should go definitely check out the episode and go check out Sai on his YouTube channel too. He's doing so much awesome stuff over there.
Yep. So. What about you, Brad? What did you do this week?
Do you want to know something? A really big surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise.
I only built No, I actually did buy something this week. Oops, never mind. So I built the Harry Potter book, the Dark Magic book, the Defense Against the Dark Arts book. So I built that.
Oh, that one.
I have it displayed at my job right now, which I'm gonna hopefully soon move my whole like bookshelf over there. What's up, Emma? Emily.
We gotta get that together. We gotta get that together.
Emily.
Really.
Emmasaurus. Just call it Emmasaurus.
The hard part is it's in the name.
It is. I know.
That's why I keep.
We struggle.
We do.
We're on the struggle.
I'm not gonna lie, I've had no motivation to do anything yesterday and today. Like legitimately.
Glad we're on the same page.
We are all there.
So, but I also bought like $200 worth of castle stuff. That 2 of the sets are gonna come tomorrow. Another is hopefully gonna come by next stud buds. I wouldn't have gotten them unless they were really good deals, and I was scrolling through eBay and Facebook Marketplace.
Good deals.
No, they were actually one of them. You can't get the cheapest in the US is like 250, 300 or something, like 275. I got it. It's missing some of the figures. Originally, it was just the set itself for 60, which was amazing to start with. But I don't really care. It's not missing like but with the figures, I think I was able to get it around 125. Actually, yeah, he was able because he was gonna ship the box. I was like, no, look, if it cuts out shipping, if it cuts out that, keep the box. Like it's cool, but I don't need the box.
I'm a sucker for boxes.
It was a cool box too, but like I was like, okay, I gotta get rid of that. The other one, I was in a bidding war on eBay and I like actually won it, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. And it's a set. It's actually a set I've always wanted. 2 of the parts are like it's very minor things like are missing, but they replaced them with something that are very similar to it. So like I'm fine with that. And then the third set. Yeah, that's also missing.
So how much did you spend on
around
Castle?
$200.
Castle?
Just on Castle.
Yeah, just on that was this week though. I didn't buy anything else. Like legitimately, I bought those first 2 sets off eBay, and then I bought the more expensive one later on. But I do have to say, all 3 of these sets are sets like I always wanted so much as a kid, and they are really cool in their own thing. So I'll be showing those off. You'll see them over on my TikTok and stuff, and a couple of them in my background too. Nice. But so a crazy thing happened today. I lost my wallet. I did find it though. I did find it. Good.
You lost it.
So I whip out my handy danny phone and I'm like, all right, just make sure no one stole this. I'm gonna open up my M&T account. And randomly, there was $900 that was added to it that was not from either of my jobs. And I'm like, what is going on here?
Whoa.
I look into it. Turns out LEGO gave me a bonus from last year that because I worked as long as I did for them, they gave me a bonus for how well we did last year, how much, profit we brought into the store and all that. So guess who's going out LEGO shopping this week?
Wow.
You don't have to spend it on LEGO, Brad.
Wow. Well, I think he,
what did you just say?
I think he
don't
does.
have to.
I'm gonna do like a.
You know what you should save it for, Brad?
I know what exactly I'm gonna save it for.
Well, I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm thinking you should save it for when we go to a LEGO convention together in the next couple of weeks.
That, but also there's a set I need to quickly pick up this week. It's a cheap one.
You need to pick
Yes. Once we talk about LEGO news, you'll understand.
Okay.
But also, I need to do like a small car payment. But yeah, Matt, let's talk about that real quick. Me and Matt Mellish are going to be officially going to the LEGO convention in Rochester, New York. If you're near there and you're going to the Brick Universe, you should go.
What time is it? What day?
Saturday and Sunday. And I think there's like 2 different times each day that you can go. We're going the whole time. Like we're going to be there. We're going to be shooting content. And guess what? Zane's coming too. No, I'm joking.
I do have flight vouchers, so somebody pick me up.
No. Wait, Zane, how about this? You keep them till the Virginia one, and then we all go then.
Zane, if you don't go to Brick Fair, Virginia, I will cry.
Yes, same.
And if you do go to Brick Fair, Virginia, I will cry.
That's good. We need the positive crying, not the positive. But you know what,
sure.
Matt and Brad, I do blink twice if you're in danger, if you've been forced to go. Oh,
he also booked the Airbnb we're staying in, so he can't book back out of this. I booked his parents look, we did a mutual destruction thing here. I booked the tickets, he booked the Airbnb. Neither of us are getting our money back if one of the other people don't go. So
You have to go now.
I will be
Let's invest it.
If I put enough money down on something, I have to use
Well, Matt. Oh,
Well,
actually,
yeah,
Brad,
Matt-
sorry, are you done?
yeah, I legit didn't do anything else this week for Lego.
Well,
so-
no, it sounds like a lot.
actually, I did start taking apart sets. I took apart my Darth Vader's castle. Finally, that was all in the bag. I'm working on taking apart a bunch of sets because it's getting very close to when my friend is going to have this house. And so I'm like, okay, I got to start taking apart stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to get bins to start organizing. Also, sorry, Matt, I'm talking to losing viewers. So Matt,
I didn't do a whole lot this week Lego related. I do have a funny story that's non-Lego related that I still want to tell because I think you guys will enjoy it. But I like you and many others. We're just gonna bring it up now because it's about dang time. I thought one of you would mention it. I went out and picked this up.
boo, boo.
You've been live streaming it. What are you talking
The
about?
game's trash. Okay, I'm sorry.
What?
We're gonna talk about that in a second here.
Our-
Once we get to Lego news. But
Wow.
Lovely Blue Milk Luke, which is
Okay.
absurdly priced, which I will be talking about in Lego investments today.
Stay tuned,
Stick around
everybody.
for that.
We got a lot
also
to
a
talk
trash
about,
thing.
apparently.
I also went to GameStop to pick this up, and they gave me a free bag. I don't know where it went.
Your
But
grocery bag from your TikTok.
got-
My grocery bag.
Yeah, it's like a nice grocery bag that I'm going to use when I go to Aldi's and get my cheapo groceries. But hey, if you save on Lego, when you save on food, you save when you buy Lego.
Aldi's is great. They have great food. It's
Right,
like
they have
know
great
Aldi's
prices,
is.
Well
great
priced, yeah.
food. That way you can go to Walmart after and
What is
buy some more
Aldi's?
Lego.
Is
You
all
don't
the
have
oldies
Aldi's?
food for is the Aldi's the place that the oldies food from Walmart goes to? They're like, all right, this is going bad
No.
in 2 weeks, so we're gonna send it to Aldi's and see how it
No,
goes.
it's like
That's called
it's
the
like
homeless shelter.
It's like a grocery store, but like it's got better priced food. So it's like instead of paying like $2 for a loaf of bread, but it's still like good organic stuff. Like not
But like,
organic.
they've decreased all of their other expenses. Like when you go, you have to like unlock the shopping cart using a quarter in order to like push it around the store, and then you get your quarter back when you go and you return your cart. Like they don't even give you grocery bags. That's why I'm really happy about my bag.
That's smart though, because grocery carts end up in the parking lot and homeless people take them, and it's actually I kind of like that.
So I got a free pack of Pokemon cards, which was cool as well, because I realized that I'm a GameStop member, because somehow I was able to save more money by becoming a member when I signed up for that, because I bought a couple games with it. I don't know. But anywho, that's my haul. And I haven't had time to play the game yet, but I will be filming it and putting it on YouTube as a Let's Play series when I do find the time. But the reason that I haven't is, well, Brad, don't bring your cat with you when we go on this trip, because I am more allergic to cats than I had realized before. I went to my friend's house and my lips and tongue swelled up. So that was not fun. So that's why there's been a slight lack of content more recently. I'm going to have to do something about that. Just keep Zyrtec on me at all times. But I did go for a run this week, just to clear the mind. Which was nice. I hadn't worked out in a while, and it's that time of year where I'm trying to get back in shape before summer hits. And I'm on my way back, and I have my Actually, I didn't even have my AirPods in. My AirPods... Oh, I'm dropping things now. My AirPods were in my pocket, right? And I'm walking back to my house.
Yeah.
And I'm walking over a bridge.
Over a bridge
where there's water surging through.
Aqua.
And this falls out of my pocket.
Oh my God. Into the water?
No, well.
Oh, Jesus.
It falls, splat.
Oh, God.
And my AirPods both fall out of it.
No.
And one is like hanging on the ledge of the bridge. And then the other one, which obviously I still have, goes into the water.
No!
And so I had to jump off the bridge.
Did you go after it? Did you get it?
I'm telling you, you're probably picturing in your head like this huge bridge. No, it's not like that. It's like
I'm picturing like the Golden
We
Gate.
just got a ton of views when Matt said he jumped off a bridge.
Guys, Matt, clickbait for this one. I got to change the thumbnail to Matt jumping off a bridge. Matt jumped off a bridge?
There's an arrow pointing, a big red arrow pointing to me going.
We just like cut out Matt from the entire show now.
So
I rated content, man.
Jeez. Look, okay. It was not after saying a few obscenities when I saw my AirPod dive into the water. Like, of course this would happen. What everything else is just kind of, you know, it's my last couple weeks have been a roller coaster. We'll put it that way. Well, the bridge isn't like super high. It's probably about 5 feet below.
But how deep is the aqua?
Well, I didn't know that. Keep in mind, I have a bandana on my head. I'm in my running shorts and shoes, and it's very cold out. It was colder than I had expected. So I go through the gated area that leads to the water. I jump down, and I just hopped in. I just went and got it because there was no other way to do it. I wasn't about ready to take my shoes off.
I do the same thing. Yeah.
My shoes are probably still drying after that venture, but it works. It works just fine. So I don't know if they're really waterproof or not. They're the pros. I couldn't imagine losing one. So sometimes you have to jump off of the.
And that's why I don't have over $100 pair of headphones.
Well, I honestly, I think that's the one thing that I hate about AirPods is the second, like if they fall, it's not like the case goes ding, 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 ding. No, it hits and they both go boop and they just go anywhere. Like it could be under your bed, it could be under a chair, like a wheeling chair, it could be under the wheel. You never know. Yeah, Matt jumped off a bridge. Guys, PSA.
In
Matt likes to jump off bridges.
Suicidal manner. I want to point that out.
He is good in the mental health area. Nobody needs to be alarmed or concerned for Matt's well-being. But
I think we should all be alarmed and concerned for Matt's well-being all the time, but I don't think that's the reason why.
Should we go through here and say hi to some of the people that are in the chat?
I think we should. Bring them up, Zane.
We got Noah in here.
Hi, Noah.
Hi, Noah. We got Lisa here, as always.
Welcome, Lisa.
Who's that?
We got Brickman Will. We got Wolfcraft. Hello, Wolfcraft.
Oh! Hey, Wolfcraft.
Victor Bricks in here chat here. As we know, we had Emma Saurus.
Woo!
I said Emma Saurus.
Like I had to start calling her Emily Saurus. That's the only way to do it.
I had to say Emma Saurus because I stopped at Emma and I was like, I gotta make this not awkward. Yep, Emma Saurus.
But I agree.
And guys, if you're enjoying the stream so far, drop us a like. And when you finally do start enjoying the stream, drop us a like. It really helps.
If you start enjoying.
And also answer the poll question because we'd love to hear your answer about that. So.
What is the poll?
Have you played LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga? I felt like it was on brand for this week. So. Yeah,
it is on brand for sure.
I'll create a better question for next week though.
No, that was Brad. You did a great job.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Also, I want to do this. We're trying to use our community tab a bit more. And someone also dropped something in there. But earlier in this week, I asked, should Sai host again? And I had 4 answers you could do. Yes, no, yes, but he needs to hire a new producer and only if he wears a cute hat. So 51% of people said yes. 9% of people said no. And 17% people said yes, but he needs to hire a new producer. And 23% of people said only if he wears a cute hat. So Sai, sounds like you need to come back, fire a new producer. Fire your old producer, get a new producer, and wear a cute hat.
We need to get like a toupee.
Yes.
You know what? I gotta be 100% honest though, guys. If anyone needs to be fired, it's me because I have no idea where or how to find the community tab. Just being honest with you.
All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to our YouTube channel. There's home, there's videos, there's playlist, and then there's community. You can click on that community. And we're going to try to interact with you guys more throughout the week. We're also trying to do that on Instagram. We try to be more interactive, but sometimes life hits us. We need to hire a social media content creator. Like a social media.
We do that on a daily basis.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, a social media coordinator. Oh wait, I should just hire myself because I am one.
That's what you should do.
But we do have some fun stuff we try to drop in there, try to talk to you guys, interact with you guys, because we want to hear from you guys. You guys are the reason the show happens. So but on that note, is that your whole story, Matt?
That's my week. I mean, there was more, but I mean, that's all I'm gonna give you guys.
Matt, it sounds like you need to go to a show and share yourself.
Let's go to Vegas, Zane.
Hey, Sai will be there. We can all go see Sai in Vegas.
You mean Opie?
Opie. Sorry, that one.
It's
been a long week.
Okay.
All right,
I think it's time to move on to something new.
Yes. Well, I really want to quickly talk about the Skywalker Saga real quick because this is relevant. We just talked about this. Zane, you've been playing it. I started playing it. I'm not gonna lie, I've been very disappointed with it. So
have you really?
Yes. Okay. So I've only played episode 1 and half of episode 2, and it feels like And it feels like no. This is literally it feels like I've walked around. The missions aren't very long. It literally feels like I've just been walking around all game. Does that get better?
It does. It gets better.
Is it just because I'm not doing as many side like I'm
It's
not really doing
an
side
open
quests?
world Lego game.
I was about to say
But-
the difference is it's not like you're in the cantina and you go do the missions, and so they made the missions longer. What they did was they shortened the missions. Like you said, they are short because I finished all 9 of them in 2-3 days, but that's just the storyline. But I know I finished the storyline, and each one of my levels is only at like 20%. There's like where you used to have the mini kits plus the red block. Now it's like 45 blue blocks and all these mini kits, and there's so many side missions, and then each like alien, like you have to have a C3PO.
It's like Force Awakens. It's like a Force Awakens. So but I liked about Force Awakens and the original game was that like felt like there was meat to each of the missions I played, where recently it's like not so much meat. And I'm just like, I'm not loving that there's not that much meat here. There's been some decent missions played so far.
Brad,
but
would it be correct in saying, I'm sorry to cut you off, that you would like a steak dinner instead of the pork?
Yes, but like, but like Force Awakens, everyone hates on it, but I still think I enjoyed those missions a little bit more. But like, it is nice. There's certain things that are different. I don't know. I have to play it more to get my hands on it. Yeah, I know.
More meat.
I feel like there needs to be a little bit more to it. Also, like, can we get like hard, medium, easy modes? Can that be something?
Is it too hard for you, Brad?
No, it's too easy. And that's the thing, is there's no meat to it, so it's so easy to play. I don't know. That's me.
I think they tried to make it different, I think, because if you go back and play the old one, like you said, like it's very story based, and they tried to grab everything from the movies they could. Whereas this time they like grabbed a few focal points and then they made it open world. Like you can fly the ships around, you can run around the planets, you can run around the cantinas. You can just essentially be a Lego character in the Star Wars world and do whatever the heck you wanted to do. And I think that that's the kind of the route that they went this time, was more, here's some missions. If you want to play the Star Wars stuff, we got your basic stuff, but also do your own thing. Go crazy, go blow some stuff up, go ride a Tauntaun, go, you just go crazy. So I think I see what you're saying. For me, Go. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna quickly say Force Awakens did a great mixture of both, and so I was hoping to see that again here. But I am hoping that the later stuff, because someone did say that the original trilogy had a little more to it than like the prequels. But like there's little missions where you're escorting someone and you're not doing anything. You're just walking next to them. You're like, what am I doing?
The hardest side mission I've had was in the first episode, where you have to find a Gungan who's holding a spatula. It took me forever. When I say it took me like an hour, because you have to search the whole Gungan underground, and you're like, where is he? Spoilers if you guys haven't played it. I'm sorry.
Don't tell me.
But I'm not gonna tell you where it is. But I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not telling you where it's at.
I haven't played any of the side missions because I've been focused on just doing the story, because that's what I thought, all the meat was. So,
it's hard to just. There's so much, and there's little details. Like I started to appreciate it whenever I went to the characters. Like when I went to talk to somebody and I couldn't understand him, so I went back with C3PO, and he translated. Or then like when you want to talk to an astromech and you can't understand him, so you have to take Obi-Wan to go talk to the astromech because he understands what R2-D2 saying. So each character has their own specific things, or like how C3PO can now split into 2, and they can actually jump. So you're not trying to build a ramp like the classic one and you fall off and you're like, crap. And you got to go back and go back up again. There's little tweaks like that made me begin to appreciate it, because in the first episode, I was like you, Brad, where I'm like, that was it? Like it's already over? Like I did one thing in the submarine and the whole thing's over now and I'm just done. Yeah. But then I started to see those little things the farther on that I went. And I don't know, I started to enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah, and I think it would be fun to also play it with someone, because I think there's a lot of like co-op ability to this game. What, it's really annoying to do it with someone else, or?
So I haven't finished it solo. I finished it with my brother-in-law Kyler. We did the whole thing start to finish. But if you're in co-op, know that whenever it comes to like lightsaber battles with Anakin turning to Darth Vader, or Kylo and Rey.
Anakin turns into Darth Vader.
What? If you don't know that, go watch Star Wars. Anytime there's like a lightsaber to lightsaber fight, you end up being the droid. One of you is like BB-8 or
Oh yeah, yeah.
C-3PO, except for Darth Vader and Luke. No spoilers. I mean, sorry, but that's normal. That's how that was in the old one. In the old game, in the classic Lego Star Wars,
I'm guessing
you
Darth
two fought each other.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing Darth. If you're Darth, when you're fighting Darth Maul.
Well, yeah. I mean, in Darth Maul,
yeah.
there's Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Darth Maul.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but like Rey and Rey and Kylo Ren, when they fight, you're BB-8, and you're like, let me just watch these two fight, and I'll stand here.
I'm gonna ask you, you don't just answer. You don't have to explain why.
Okay.
But do you prefer the prequels, the originals, or the sequels? Because you've played it all. You said.
As far as content in the game,
yeah,
the prequels.
Good. That makes
the prequels have the most content.
Good.
I
feel like the sequels are probably.
Sequels are second, honestly. Prequels,
really?
Sequels, original. The OGs.
I've heard some really good missions in OG though.
No, there is. The missions are really good, but as far as like for example, like when I finished the first 3, each one was at like 26%. When I finished the story of the original trilogy, they were all like 65% already. And so you're like, well, okay, so there's not a whole lot.
Okay.
The reason I ask is because I kind of want there to be more sequel content.
There actually was, and it was really fun. Okay. And the way they did things, the dynamic behind the sequels made you enjoy the sequels a bit more than
I want. That's what
I want.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. All right. Well, let's talk about some other Lego news then. While we're talking about
I can't wait to play it, but
yeah. I felt like I just wanted to have that conversation because I was having some doubts and I was like, I want to get your thoughts. I also have a huge thought about the GWP because I think it's super lame.
Oh, we're gonna be talking about it.
Yes.
So I don't even know what it is.
But let's get right into this, guys, with some new Lego news. I forgot that we have an intro.
Did we forget the intro this
what?
time?
We have an intro?
Wait, we have an intro? Do we have an intro?
Word from
And now for breaking news.
We're back.
And we are back live with BrickingUpBrad.
Take it away.
All right, guys. We have missed a few weeks. All right. And there's a lot of awesome stuff that we got to talk about in Lego news. And Lego dropped a huge summer line. I want to get right into this because there's some really cool stuff that's happening here. All right. First off, guys, we're going to go right into it. We got the new Lightyear sets out 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to lie. I didn't think I was going to be excited for Lightyear sets. I'm actually really excited about this set in particular, at least. Also, I saved all these sets to a wish list so I can easily go through and find the information. So I'm trying to hunt for them now.
Good.
Big brain moves. All right. So this set's coming out on April 24th. It goes for $50. It's called XL-15 Spaceship. And it's actually a display set. You get the little stand there. You get a bunch of cool characters with helmets. There's a lot of cool parts to this. You get the cat. Yeah. And it's also really cool because the guy who made I'm just going to ignore that. I wanted to share this tweet because the guy who made Lightyear actually tweeted this out about the set. Let me find it. And our good friend, who else would have sent this to me? Fazoom sent this to me because I was talking to him about the set. And he said, so the guy who made the Lightyear, the movie, tweeted this out. As an AFOL, I really wanted some new transparent yellow canopies. So I figured I'd make a movie that would require them. Space! Exclamation point. So I guess he is a big classic space fan.
Wow.
So in the movie, he's really excited about this set in particular. And I am too. I think I'm going to get this for my office. The minifigures look pretty cool. And the ship looks awesome. Like that looks like an awesome style ship. What do you guys think?
Yeah, no, I think it looks cool. It's one of those things where I need to see the movie. Like, if I like the film, I'll think about it. I think it's very interesting that they chose to make it like a display set.
I mean, was a $50 display. Like, it's like the Batmobile, like Tumblr.
Yeah, I know why they did that. Sorry, continue, man. I'll tell my piece in a minute.
Oh, go ahead. Take it away.
Well, the reason they made a display set is, think about who the audience for Toy Story and Buzz Lightyear is. I know they've made continuations and made newer ones, but the original Toy Story film and Toy Story 2 was based on people like my generation. Yeah. We're in our late 20s, almost 30s. And when we buy Lego, we all like to display it. So they're like, all right, here's something fun that kids can play with, but also for the people who grew up on, Buzz Lightyear, let's make it display for them so they can fall back in love with something that they loved as a child.
But you could also play with this set.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It doesn't have to be display. Like, I think that's the great thing about this set.
Oh,
It's a play set, but also on top of it, like, if you took off the stickers, you don't put those on, it's a classic space set.
Oh, for
Like,
sure. A good classic space set.
Yes. Yeah. And like, even Fazoom was like freaking out about this set. Like, he loved it. So
I do too. I love that transparent yellow. I think they did a really good job. I'm a
They did.
little upset about the figures, but you know, I feel like I know that in the movie trailer we've seen Buzz isn't quite in his full,
yeah.
space getup.
That's gonna be the climax of the film.
Exactly, I get that. But when it comes to Lego, like I kind of wish, like I wish they had a Buzz in his true getup because I would buy
Like
that
this
one.
one.
Exactly like that. But now I gotta buy both of them to get that.
And I think that's
Right
why
on
they
the
did
point.
this. They knew this was going to be a weaker of the two sets, so people are going to buy it for him and his gold get up. But at the same time, those aren't bad figures. Like, they still
No, they're
look
not.
pretty cool. Yeah.
They're very
it comes with a
detailed.
lot.
If you look at them up close, they have a lot of printing on them, like a lot of printing. Which
Toes,
is-
knees.
yeah, always great to see belts. The
Belts.
continuation, you can see it on Buzz very easily, going from the torso to the hips to the legs to the toes. Very, very well done. The one thing about this is, like I said, I just gotta see the film. But looking back at Toy Story, from what I remember, like, it's funny because you think of Toy Story and you think of the toys. You don't think of what the toys are based on. And I think that's where my disconnect for this whole idea is coming from. Like, sorry to say, I don't really care as much about who Buzz Lightyear was, because I care more about the Buzz Lightyear toy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm excited for it. Just feels like a fantasy kind of, not fantasy, like a sci-fi space movie. Like
that's what
we
it is.
have a few connections to. I think I'm like, honestly, it's one of the first movies that, like, from Pixar and stuff, I'm like, I'm kind of want to go see that because that sounds like fun and interesting to me. So
I want to see it. I'm a little bit sad that they didn't get the original voice of Buzz Lightyear to do it. I mean, they change voices with movies. I get that.
but the voice sounded pretty good for it, though.
It does. It fits well. It's not a horrible change.
Chris Evans versus Tim Allen.
I know, but
yeah.
Tim Allen was
Let's
OG with it.
Let's not mince words here. Like,
But that's my childhood. Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear. So going into the movie, I wish I heard Tim Allen's voice as the representation. But again,
They also want to
go ahead, Brad.
They also want to market to a new audience too.
Exactly.
And I think they're trying to differentiate the toy from the
I think so
live
too.
action.
Exactly. And I totally agree. And I see that very much so in all of this. Like, even the shape of the ship seems a little bit different,
Well, if you remember in the I was just thinking about this in the movie, it's like this it's a kid's version
toy
of the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are some details that are on that box that are in the ship. So I'm like kind of happy with that.
Exactly.
You are a toy.
This is a toy. What if they made a new Toy Story, but they had Lego Buzz instead of real Buzz?
That'd be awesome.
What?
What do you think about the set in general, though? Like,
I would get it.
Okay.
I will probably not get it because there's
it's
always an
not fair.
opportunity cost with Lego.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, so let's keep going with this. Let's keeping the fun rolling. We also got this set. This set is
Zurg and
Zurg Battle. And it's gonna be going for $30, same time, April 24th.
Anybody else think that was Mickey ears for a second?
honestly, it's probably a meme. Like, they try to put Mickey ears in everything they can. So I feel. Oh, you're trying. I thought you. Okay.
Talking about the hair piece.
I'm saying that the way they did the hairpiece, I feel like that's a Mickey tribute.
I do like how you get their normal head with hair and then it's like their space head. Like, that's kind of cool to me. Like, that's like, yes.
Does he have like the overshield, like the clear bubble piece?
They didn't make that. I think the closest thing we get to that is in this set where he's got that little like space helmet.
Did he ever have one in the old ones? Like in the old, you know what I'm talking about, the old Toy Story set?
Yeah.
Yes, they did. I have it. Well, not here. It's in the other room. But yes, they do. Not the newer ones, but the older ones. I don't even think the CMF. Well, the CMF might have had it. I don't have.
Yes, he had. And one set, he came with the bubble. I wonder if they thought that would be like too weird with it or something. I don't know. Or I'm guessing they were just trying to save money. So,
That's a little
but-
bit depressing.
Yep.
I mean, it's not the end of the world to me.
It's
Also,
not-
I don't think they have the bubble in the movie.
It didn't look like they had. Like they might not have the bubble. They might just have a helmet now.
Yeah.
What about his wings? His wings look brown. Is that just the way the picture is? Because his wings
they're
have
brown. They're brown.
like hazard lines
Once
on them and stuff.
again, we got to see the movie.
Yeah, because I think in the movie it's gonna be like that. And then probably by the end of the movie he's gonna get like a paint job. I'm calling it now.
I could see that. Like he's testing things because he is testing. Like in the trailer, he's testing the.
This is definitely like a 1 of 3.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
for sure.
But Zurg doesn't look too bad. I mean, again, we don't see him. We haven't seen him much in the trailer. We have, we're basing off of him is like, the old Toy Story movies. And honestly, it doesn't look too bad. Honestly, the set, I don't know if I'd get it, but it is cool. I'm not like hating against it. I like the big action figures are great for kids, so I'm definitely. This set is the 4+ set, so pretty cool.
Is that Buzz?
I think so.
That is Buzz?
That is Buzz.
Yes.
Well, then I'll be probably. I like the big yellow robot.
That's,
I
this
just
one's
do.
This one's $20. It's a 4+, and yeah, I mean, I think that robot is something from the movies, like when the bad guys he fights, and yeah, it does look kind of cool. I mean, there's definitely some new parts on there, but yeah.
See, it's like I have no opinion because like I haven't seen it. It's one of those weird things. It's always hard to like think about what your thoughts are on sets that are brand new before
But you had some great thoughts on a Multiverse of Madness set before there's a movie about it, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, you know who Doctor Strange is, what the story is going to be, kind of. Whereas with this, it's like it's all new territory in a sense.
Yeah, we know the Toy Story Buzz. We don't know the movie Buzz.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely think though, solid line. Like I was getting some hate, but like I get that we haven't seen the movie yet, but it's still pretty cool. Like I think this set, like even if you don't like the movie and you want a spaceship, this set's gonna do so well. I'm calling it now. Like that's gonna be an amazing seller because all the classic space fans, all the fans of the movie, then all these other people are gonna get it too. So I'm definitely getting it. I want to support that. It's a cool set.
Woo!
This is a little bit different, but I guess because all the guys were getting space sets, they're like the girls didn't get a space set. So this is Olivia's Space Academy.
Are you saying that Lego Friends is only for girls, Brad?
Yes.
Wow, so aggressive.
I don't care.
Once again, Brad's views are Brad's views, and they are not reflective of the views.
This is the views of a former employee. I do not speak for the brand or the company.
Zane's gonna get this one.
I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna get that. I can appreciate it though. I can understand the astronaut aspect. Again, I don't really like the figures, but I'm not. That's not.
It's cool.
Anyway.
I like what they're doing with it. It's got some cool stuff in it. I'm not hating it. It's not for me. So
no, it's clearly not for us. I'm not a big fan of the mini dolls. There's a lot of big parts. That's what I'm really being drawn to here, which is interesting.
That's in a lot of Friends sets these days, I've noticed.
The big parts.
Yeah, so that's one of them. And then this is Buzz Lightyear's planetary mission. All right. I am from now on trying to get Duplo. I'm trying to get Friends. If it's even stuff that we're not interested in, I want to still get in it because it is Lego news and it's the core of what Lego is. So yeah, it's a cool little set. And I think this is gonna be great for any kid who's a fan of the movie. And I think they got a nice, I feel like they got a good range here. They got, young kids, like, the really young. Then we got the 4+ kids. We got like a nice set that's a little bit in the middle. And then we got like the adults, but also like kind of anyone who's like 12 and up. Like they have a great set for them too.
I like that. I like the way you're looking at it. The wide variety.
A big scope. Yeah. Demographics were hit on all levels. I agree.
They did a good
point. To go back to Matt's a point Matt keeps making about sets, I do think, yes, we're getting the adults and just the kids sets, but at the same time, guess what? Wave just did an incredible job of breaking both of those. Guys, we got the new Harry Potter summer sets. I am so excited for these. We're going to talk a decent amount about them because These sets were some of the best sets we have been gotten. Okay, I'm going to go into this quickly.
Go for it.
They did a great job with these sets because one, most of the stuff has not been done in a really long time. Ours new stuff, and they're also going into the Deathly Hollow movies. Plus, there's sets here. It's like as an adult, you want to get them. As a kid, you want to get them. Like, I feel like they did a great range here. They did a great. So let's get right into it. All right. First off, number 12 Grimald Place. And yes, it does have a whole back to it. Yes, that middle part, because if you watch the movies, that middle part comes back and the two parts go on the side. And it does work like that. And as you can see it back here.
Oh, so just slide together.
Yes.
Okay.
On top of that, we got new looks for like Sirius Black. We got Creature, which has never been done before. It may have gotten done, but he hasn't been done in the last like 10 years from what I know of. So we got a lot of new looks for characters. If you know, what's her name?
You got
Describe.
She can change her color hair.
Oh, the pink-haired girl.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah,
gonna come to me. She can also change her face, and so she does have like you can turn her face, and she is making different faces, which is kind of cool. Like she's got like a duck face and like a pig face. So, and also they did hit a bunch of the highlights, like they showed the house, and so they did put those in there. But I think the big part of this set is that moving function, but it's also just a really cool set in general. And I'm really excited for this one. So, quick thoughts. All right, this one's gonna be 120. Over 1,083 pieces.
Nymphadora.
Nymphadora. Tonks. That's her name. Tonks.
What?
Nymphadora Tonks.
Yes. There you go. Thank
She likes to go by
Thank you,
Tonks.
Brick Oxes. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
I think it's it's hard to know by looking at pictures. When I threw the photos up on the community tab yesterday on YouTube, I took a look at them and I was thinking about the prices. I think they're a little overpriced, but I mean, that's just the way inflation's going. And that's just the way Lego is going. And
it also comes with 8 figures though.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
9.
7, 8, 9 plus a
9
cat.
Yep.
But the bill, I don't know. It feels very basic, I suppose.
I think there's a lot.
I'm not trying to be a downer. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
But yeah, and for the record, this is the first time this set has ever been done. Like they've never done a Grimald Place before, which makes it special and unique. And on top of it, it's got that whole cool moving feature. So I think like that does help this set, in my opinion, that there's a whole moving feature that they focused on, because you are going to kind of display this from the front. It's gonna be a cool thing to show friends. And yeah, I the figures are really cool, and like we haven't gotten a Fred and George besides like Diagon Alley a few years ago, so this is like nice to be able to get them in a little bit cheaper.
CMFs,
no, you're right. Sorry, the CMFs too.
Yeah,
but it's all right. Next up, I'm really excited about this one.
You are?
Ministry of Magic, which has not been done yet either. This is another one that hasn't been really done.
I think that's what I noticed too, that from the Harry Potter community, like the biggest deal with these new sets is that they're creating things for the first time, which is always exciting. I feel like with Star Wars, for example, and even with Harry Potter, how many different Hogwarts parts do you need to build another castle? It's nice to see something different. And I will say that's the high point for these.
I do know some people had problems with the set because it's like where they focused on, but this is a pretty iconic scene. And also they did Deathly Hollows, which hasn't been done in a really long time. They kind of been refusing to do those sets. So I'm really glad to make that. Also, it is all modular, so you can move the different office parts around. But there's some really cool things, details of like, there's that red elevator that like is used in a bunch of the movie, in one of the movies. Like it's how they get in and out from like the street side. There's the magical fountain. There's the fireplace that like people arrive in.
Diagonally.
What?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I was getting that for a second. Also you get Umbridge. You get another Patronus, the cat, which is really cool.
Ooh,
there are a lot of cats.
Patronus.
Yes,
There's a
and
lot of cats this time in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you get a bunch of new figures. Like there's the figures that they transform into in the movies. That you can kind of do what you did with Crab and Goyle and transform them. So
Oh, the
really
business.
cool.
Okay.
And you get the Minister of Magic from the Deathly Hallows movie. So, and you can kind of see the back of there.
What's up,
Presume we were just talking about your new favorite set.
Right there.
Space. Right there. All right. Also, like it's cool because you get a bunch of different offices. You do get like the Lower Sunbridge office, and then on the bottom right there, you also get like it's a scene from one of the other movies when they're in like down in the Ministry mark. So I don't know. Really
it
cool.
just feels both of
Empty?
these. Yeah, both of these. It's just like I want more structure. I don't know.
Like a big base plate. Like if it had like a big plate, like you got your walls, your ceiling, a plate, not just walls and a ceiling type of thing. Not even a ceiling, an arch piece.
Like I don't know how to describe it. It just feels empty. It feels lacking in some way, shape, or
I can
form.
see that.
And
Yeah.
both of these. I think it's the way they're building out the architecture. Go ahead, Zane.
How much is this one?
$100 and it's 990 pieces. And you get quite a lot of minifigures there too.
There's a lot of minifigures.
I do have to say though, the one cool thing about the way they set the setup is you could add another minute. Like they could be making a few more ministry sets to connect onto it.
Yeah,
That's true.
No,
I'm
I agree.
on both sides. I like it because like it is a big deal. Like you get the paper airplanes that fly around in the ministry.
Mhm.
There's a ton of things that they did throw in there that are very unique and positive. But then at the same time, it's like other sets we've talked about where's the rest of it? Like there's no plate, there's no walkway, there's no backstand. It doesn't close up. It's just like a couple walls. It's like there's both sides, you know.
And that has been turning into a lot. Like Harry Potter has kind of turned into like a dollhouse in a way I've
I think
noticed.
that's it. I think that's my problem with it. Like it all feels very miniature compared to what it could be.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can too. But I like it though.
Yeah. I do see both sides of it, but I also am really looking forward to these sets. It's nice to get something new, but yeah.
I don't think they're bad. I think they're good, but I just want more for the price.
All right, next up, we do have Shrieking Shack, which going for $90, 777 pieces. This set's very cool. Because when you get another Whomping Willow and it can like move around and stuff, which I think is kind of cool, like side to side. I do think they have like the secret passage area on it. Also, you got the moon part there too, where it's like the moon and they can turn into the werewolf.
I was gonna say, did you see him before and after the werewolf? Like, is it kind of like Vader's transformation? Oh, you do? Okay,
a little bit, yeah.
Him, and then you also have the wolf, how you can flip it around and.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a fun detail. Like, it's kind of cool. You came with the on the left there. There's like that little fence, which you can kind of see in the movie.
Yeah.
Also, it's really cool because all the characters have something they transform into. So, like Sirius Black, there's the dog to represent him. There's also a rat to represent Peter Pettigrew. And Remus Lupin has a piece that can go on his head that turns him into the werewolf. I mean, it's not a great looking werewolf, but it's also very similar to the one they did a while back for the old Shrieking Shack set. But also Shrieking Shack, which goes great with if you're. It's got a lot of the details to it. I feel like this one's a little more filled in my opinion, than the other ones that we've looked at.
Yes, a lot of playability.
Yes, but it also goes great if you do have the Hogsmeade set. So these three are going to be really good ones they get together.
I really like it.
That moon kind of.
I get it. But I think they want to incorporate the moon thing into it somehow.
I don't know. Do they really need that though? Come on.
They need it. They need it because you have to have the moon to turn him into the werewolf. You can't just have werewolf.
Come on.
You have to, and you know
it looks so cheesy. Let's.
I bet you it glows in the dark. I bet you.
It does.
It does. I do have to say quickly though. All these sets do come with chocolate frog trading cards. So it does get more of those if you want to try to get more of those to trade around, which I think is still fun that they keep including those with the sets. At least that's what I've seen, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe this one doesn't. Oh yeah, no, it does. This one comes with 4.
Is that a balloon?
No, that's a moon. We've been mooned.
Whopping Willow is like city helicopter. Every set's got one.
Actually, that's a little bit true-ish, but not
Did you
really.
get a lot of Whopping Willows?
This is the second one in the last 5. But also, okay, the thing is, they did try to change over. So we had the gray roofed castle parts, and now they're trying to change it over to the new style. They're trying to switch it up the style. They switched up the minifigure some too. So technically, like they are like after when 20th anniversary hit, they're trying to redo a lot of stuff and set it more in a similar style. So yes,
I like it though.
Yeah.
I see
like
what
it.
he's saying though. You know what I will say about all these sets that we've looked at?
Yeah.
You know, I have problems with the architecture inside. I think what the architecture looks like outside is really well done on these. All of them.
This one especially.
The snow dripping, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great,
no, they.
work there.
Yeah. And sorry
that moon though, I just can't.
Yeah.
The back
I get it.
So ugly too.
All right. Next up here, guys, we got Dumbledore's office, which is going for $80. And honestly, I'm really excited about this. So with the new castle line, it's been very square, but this one definitely, and I'm fine with the square, but you need sets like this that really add like a different style to it. Also, this is a nice corner, so we're getting a little more corner pieces now that can kind of help turn stuff. I'm really excited about this. You get a bunch of new minifigures too. So this is what the back kind of looks like. You get Dumbledore's office. I think that's a bathroom on the top there.
You shouldn't have to ask yourself that question.
I know they always try to be so
discreet.
Honestly, but if you look at the Dumbledore, this is the like first two first two movie Dumbledore. You know, where he's a bit softer. You know, Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Yes, there's the sword, the sword of Gryffindor, whatever it is.
Also, you get cool fact is if you push on this tree thing in the front, the middle there, it actually pushes off books, and it creates a scene where he's trying to go into his visibility cloak and he accidentally knocks the book off and it starts to scream. And in that you do get a new invisibility cloak, which we haven't gotten since the first line of Harry Potter CMFs. So I'm really excited for that part.
We did talk about the cloaks not too long ago, didn't we?
Yes.
On the CMF line.
Also you get baby Forks, which you haven't gotten yet, which I'm really glad they weren't just like, all right, let's shove you another Forks figure. This is a baby Forks, which I think is really cute. The figure next to Dumbledore on the right, I don't know her name, but she's in the movies and she's another professor that they've never made a minifigure of. So that's really cool. And also that is a unique hat that you get there.
Wait a minute, is she a figure? Anyway, continue, sorry.
Popular characters. Madam Pince. Oh, Madam Pince. Okay, so that's Madam Pince. I think that she's the librarian.
Librarian.
Yes. Madam Pince.
If you're a fan of the books, you understand.
Let me ask you this: how do you feel about Dumbledore having legs instead of the dress type thing?
I think they've done that a bit more because, like, he's in his office now. We can actually like sit down in his chair and stuff like that. They've done that in more sets. They tend to give him like legs and the dress thing.
CMFs they give him the dress, and sets they give him the legs. I think
it just gives him more playability because people want to like
well, especially for kids. You know what I will say too with all these, it's like you get a lot of the main characters in all these sets.
You do. But they're each different though in there. The movie. They
did do a good job of switching them up.
I agree.
A little lantern.
And this set, this set, if you're building the castle sets, I highly recommend getting this one. This one's, I think, in my opinion, one of the better ones that we've gotten.
The thing about it is, like, when you buy one castle piece, it's like, well, I guess I gotta buy more now.
The rest
Don't talk to me about it. It's painful. But yeah, so you get a lot of cool minifigures, a lot of cool stuff. Really excited about this one.
I like the books too.
Yeah, and the library hasn't been done yet. So I mean, I sort of was, but like this is like they've been really adding on and taking advantage of this modular style that they're doing. And if you have the other ones, I think it'll go great with this one to kind of build your castle in different ways. So
Oh yeah.
All right, next up is the Scapey set.
That's where they're helping Sirius Black escape.
Yes, Hogwarts. So Hogwarts Courtyard Sirius Rescue. Yes, I do have to agree. Probably a little bit lackluster in this set, but it also does fit the other cast ones. You can move it around and kind of make it. That courtyard area is kind of cool. We haven't done that yet. I do like how they've done a lot more design into these castle stuff than they have been doing with some of the other ones. But yeah. Yes.
Is that quarter round? Is that a sticker?
Oh, we have some space here. Are we going to make it more detailed? We'll just slap a sticker on there. It's like, gosh dang it. Come on.
I like the Buckbeak figure, though. Does the wings move? It looks like the wings might
Yes.
move on the Buckbeak.
They do.
The
I have the
Buckbeak.
older version, and yes, they do. It's a little bit different version from the older one too.
Does the head move up and down on Buckbeak?
Yes.
Buckbeak?
Buckbeak. I like. That's how Hagrid said Buckbeak. Buckbeak.
But yeah, so a little bit of set here, another castle element. Yeah, not super interesting. This one on the other hand is really interesting to me. I was out of all the sets, I was not expecting the Hungarian Horntail Dragon. One, that fire piece is absolutely sick. Second, I'm pretty sure just like the forks and the I didn't know what they were going to do next for the bird line. I'm like, well, you did the forks, you did the other out, you do a dragon. And they came out with this dragon, and I gotta say, wow.
And it moves. Look, you got the little crank there with the wings.
We talked about this a while back.
I thought about this. We had a whole discussion about
we did
what this could be, and we called it. We called it. People, you heard it first on Stud Buds. Go back and find the episode.
That was a long time ago.
I want someone to find it and leave it in the comments. Find the episode that we said that this was going to be a set and comment.
We were talking about investments. We were talking about the Hedwig, and Brad calls it forks. It's fox.
It's fox, but forks is the accent. They say forks.
Yes, it's
but
fox.
I listened to the audiobooks, so I call it the right way.
It's an accent. It's an accent. You're butchering an accent. So
American version of the English.
We were talking about brickheads. We were talking about that was last summer. That was before we even started this YouTube channel. I think it was on either mine or one of ours.
It was a while ago for sure.
Anyways, we were talking about the collectability of these sets, the winged creatures. But we knew it. We did call it.
And it's good to see that they're doing that because we have the gauntlet, that came out. We have the hammer, the Star Wars helmets, the owls and the winged animals from Harry Potter. Like, I love that they've got, the Nimbus 2000 in there. They've got the golden egg. At the end of this movie is when he gets the firebolt. But
no, that's the beginning of the last movie. It's middle of the last movie.
Firebolt then?
Yeah. This is the fourth movie, so he already has the firebolt.
Oh, yeah,
what I like more about this set over the Fox and the Hedwig is that it incorporates, it's a minifigure scale dragon. It incorporates the story rather than just having, here's a Harry minifigure, here's a
but I understand why they did that in the past.
No, and I appreciate that they did. But what I'm saying is, for this, it's nice that it turns it into a story rather than here's a model for display. This could be both.
Matt hated that the Thor's hammer came with a mini Thor, but this one he's happy it comes with a Harry. And
I think he's happy that they incorporated the minifigure into the set
as part of the story, as part of the whole thing, not just there as a random piece.
Yeah, what they said.
But sure. I do appreciate the set. I mean, someone was like, you could just have a great fantasy dragon if you just got rid of Harry and some of the stuff. Agreed. It's a good set in general. I love the wings, like they had that papery element to them. It's definitely really cool. I'm probably not going to get it personally. I don't know yet.
It's one of my favorite scenes in Star Wars is this scene right here. And
what?
Did I say Star Wars? You did. I meant Harry Potter. I actually consciously.
This is my favorite scene in Marvel.
I meant Harry Potter. Damn it. Number 4. Number 4. The Goblet of Fire. I love this.
Yeah.
Is that a new element with the fire piece?
I was gonna the fire. We've had a fire piece that looks like that, but the purple with orange, that is.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Brad? What's a new element?
There's a new broom. If you guys haven't noticed.
On broom type of thing.
Yeah, you can see it in this set where it's not a broom, it's a little like broom piece at the end, and then it's like an axle piece, but it does allow people to connect stuff onto the end. It allows people to do this firebolt where it's got how the firebolt's set up. You can make it so it's fire on the end. Like, you can do a bit more with these brooms. I don't know how I feel about them yet. I need to get one in my hands to let you guys know how I really feel about the new.
I like the golden egg. I also, so just looking at the back legs, so you cannot remove this from the stand.
No. No. Usually that's not how it's because it's a display piece and it turns, so it's like and the wings will flap. So
the gears are in it, Zane.
yeah.
Oh. Someone asked, are those new horn pieces at the end of the tail?
No, those have been there.
Are they?
Yeah, because they've used it for like steers and stuff like that.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep, I could see that. I could see that for sure.
All right. One more set.
I like this one.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good set. It's a solid build.
I will be getting it.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy. All right.
If I was a Harry Potter fan, I would be getting this one for sure.
Yes. I might get it for my office, but I still don't know yet.
It's not that I'm not a Harry Potter fan. It's that
okay.
there are other things that I enjoy more.
You're just letting me and Brad down.
All right. This is my favorite set of the whole way.
What?
I know that
really?
I love all the other sets. This one's like top
Brad's
2.
got a crush on that character.
Luna Lovegood?
No, she is one of my favorite. Luna Lovegood is one of my favorite
Lovegood.
characters in Harry Potter.
Luna Lovegood.
She was one of the few characters like I understood on a character level because I related. That's the word. I related to Luna Lovegood a lot just because I was always bullied. I was kind of always the outsider. I always said stupid things. This is a new minifigure for her. I'm really excited about that. And that they added her into another set. I'm excited. It's a $20 set. We haven't gotten the carriages yet, which is really cool. So like that goes great with any Hogwarts. The tree they just add as a little side thing, but it still looks really cool. And I love like when they do like a little nice, like it's when it's a good looking Lego tree. Also the baby Thestral, which is just awesome. That you get the big and baby because they haven't done one of these for. I have a lot of childhood trauma, Talon Bricks. But I'm really excited that they did it for more than just Fantastic Beasts. And on top of that, Harry has a new outfit in which they have not done yet.
Oh, he's got a little tie and everything.
So he's got his school uniform with a hoodie over it, which we haven't seen yet. I know it's not a huge deal, but it's just kind of cool that they finally did that. So,
well, isn't that like common in Harry Potter?
Yeah. Well, sort not really.
No. Okay.
I don't think so.
I've only seen the films once the whole way through.
Maybe you gotta watch them again. Maybe when we go out to Rochester, we'll watch sometime. But yeah, so that's the last one. It only goes for $20. I don't know.
You know what? That's a good price.
That's a good solid price for a wagon, a couple animals, a couple figures,
a tree,
an apple.
121 pieces, and it feels a little more like the last $20 set we got for Harry Potter was the bathroom set. So this one feels a little bit more to it.
It feels like a set. I hate to say it, but it feels complete. It feels like you get the baby. What is it called?
Thestral.
You get the baby, which makes it feel more premium. And I'm sure it'll go on sale for $17, $16 at some point later on down the road. That is a great price compared to all the rest.
Yeah, and I mean, to me, I don't know. It's just really cool. I also get those. There's a different kind of style wheel on it too. Like it's that silver instead of like a brown and black. So I don't know. They did a good job. It's definitely, as Matt said, complained with some of the other ones how it wasn't filled out, like the Shrieking Shack and stuff. This is filled out, and then on top of that, it doesn't have a weird mood on it.
Talon really likes the Shrieking Shack. We did talk about it, Talon. You can go and check it out.
Take a little rewind, buddy. Take a little
rewind
zip
time.
On back.
But yeah, that's all for Lego news, guys. I know that took us a while. We've been talking a while, but there's a lot we missed, and we're actually gonna drop tier lists this week just so we could talk about all that because I wanted to go into detail, get your guys' thoughts. I was really excited when these sets came out. I've been really like zooming in close, look at the detail. I'm definitely gonna be getting a lot of them.
The dragon.
Well, we talked a lot about Harry Potter, guys.
Harry Potter.
And I it's not that I don't like Harry Potter.
It is. You hate it.
I know I don't hate it. I like it.
Matt just doesn't like fun.
I say I like Harry Potter, but all my Harry Potter stays in this little box right here.
Okay, Zane, I have to ask you because you're actually a big Harry Potter fan.
I feel like I surprised you, but the way you say that is like you're a Harry Potter fan. You like the Harry Potter? What is this?
Well, you grew up with it. You like it. You've said this before on the show. So, you said you wanted to get the Hungarian Horntail. And yes, I know the name now. What if any of the other sets will you be getting? I know Brad's probably gonna get them all.
Maybe. There's some like the castle, some of the like shrieking. I don't know. I don't know yet.
The Shrieking Shack might be one that I would pick up in the Hungarian Horntail.
With the moon, come on.
It's an iconic scene, my man. It's a good, solid scene. You know?
I support you with whatever decision you make.
Thank you.
Okay, enough Harry Potter. Let's move on to let's get back to our roots. Well, my roots. Lego Star Wars with.
It's Brick Investments time.
I'll never get used to that. Okay, so guys, we mentioned it before. We talked. Oh, of course, my camera just. Give me a second, Brad.
Bye, Matt.
I'm gonna quickly talk about why I think this promo is the stupidest thing we've got.
Isn't it gonna be for sale somewhere else as well? I thought.
Zane. Guess what?
What?
I also got that promo. Guess what? With 2 sets. I got a Luke Skywalker. That's from Farm Boy Luke.
But do you
That's
have the milk
great.
though?
No. Oh, actually, I do have that milk. I have that milk piece.
Okay, but it's milk mustache Luke though. It's not just a Luke, because we have a bunch of Lukes, but we don't.
Let me go grab a Sharpie then, a blue Sharpie, and talk about and put it on my blue milk Luke. I'm sorry. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. We have so many Farm Boy Lukes. All they did was just put a little bit of blue on it, gave it a little blue milk container, which we already got, I'm pretty sure, right? Let me open this.
No, this one has a bantha on it.
Okay, well, you get a bantha on that one. Why?
I agree.
This is the stupidest thing that we've gotten.
I don't think it's bad. Here's the thing. There are 2 unique pieces that come with this figure. The milk carton with the bantha on it, and the face with blue milk blue.
And
you know what I think of those pieces?
Now, here's the thing. It goes back to everything that I critique Lego on, the idea. You know, it always goes back to what was the thought process behind this. I think for me, and I've seen a lot of other people say it in the community, it would have been really nice to have gotten a George Lucas. We didn't.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
I would have gotten I would have gotten it if it was George Lucas or anything else besides a Luke.
So neither of you have this.
No, I could care less about it.
Okay. Excuse me, young whippersnapper down there. Ma'am?
Ma'am.
Hey, call me just Captain or Sir.
Well, did you
Madam, it was just a son.
Did you hear the rumor about it though, Matt? Like legitimate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can say it if you would like.
I was gonna say the May 4th promo. So there is gonna be a May 4th promo, but you also might be able to get this on top of the May 4th promo because they I think they like made extras of them, like more than they were expecting. So you could possibly be getting this on May 4th as well. On top of people are saying, oh no, that's the May 4th. No, it's not the May 4th promo. It's on top alongside the May 4th, which 3 May 4th things. I'm down for that. So, but I could care less about it.
Look, I think here's the way I'm looking at it. They could have done anything with this. This is what they chose to do. And you know what? It's nice that they included anything. I kind of view it from that angle. I also, with mine, because I got it from GameStop, I got the X-Wing. I didn't get the one from GameStop because I don't support GameStop. I don't like GameStop at all. Just every time I go there, a bunch of idiots. But that's
wow. You're calling Brick Place an idiot?
He works at Best Buy?
Yeah. Oh, he works at GameStop.
Or no. GameStop I'm fine with. Best Buy. So Best Buy had the exclusive Steelbook. I don't support Best Buy. I think everybody should boycott Best Buy. There are a bunch of I don't even want to talk about it. But anyways,
also I'm going to quickly address this. Matt, do you have the exclusive classic Obi-Wan in your game? I do. I actually got it in mine.
I don't
have it in mine.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know. Can you explain this?
You can get like yellow-faced Obi-Wan, like classic Obi-Wan looking figure.
So each of the figures have different skins. So like it's like unlocking more than just Darth Vader. You have Darth Vader, holiday Darth Vader. There's Obi-Wan, there's old Obi-Wan, there's young Obi-Wan, Obi-Wan from Clone Wars. All these different skins for each figure.
That's cool. No, it is cool because you want at least, I remember Lego Star Wars from the classic games, and it's cool to have classic elements brought into the new stuff.
I think yellow Obi-Wan is actually his own figure, though, right?
Yeah,
Brad?
no, it's called Classic Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he's actually his own
okay.
figure.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, anyways, love it or hate it, whether you have a good or a bad opinion about it, this figure is worth a lot right now. Right now.
You're worth a lot to me.
Worth a lot. Well, I love you. But okay, I just want to touch on this really quick. It was released not that long ago. April 5th, 2022, last week. Piece count 6 pieces. Available as a pre-order bonus for the LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga Deluxe Edition, that wherever you got it from. You can even, I've seen a lot of people still picking this up at Walmart. Even if you didn't pre-order it, it's still out there in the wild if you can find it. What is the value of this minifigure today? Now, we're looking at it from today, and we might get back to this at some point in LEGO investing. This might be a part 1 because we don't have a lot of information to go on right now. A lot of this is going to be discussion based after I give the kind of key information for it. Okay. So I just want to point out before we get to the raw numbers, I was there when it happened. I screenshotted it. This was I color coordinated it. So this is orange. Oh. Goes with the orange. This is blue. Goes with blue. So this was on the 5th, the day that it released at 10:40 that night. But this is Eastern time. Keep that in
10:40.
Adjust for your time zones. So there were only 4 available on BrickLink at that point.
What?
And I will say that there were some sales of this figure before the game's release last month, but I'm not bringing that up. I think that kind of muddies the water here. Yeah. So they were selling from $74.89 to $225. Yeah, you could, Talon. You could buy just the head, but the thing is, Talon, nobody's selling it with just the head. I want to also point out that these are all being sold as new. None have been sold as used yet.
Of course, yeah.
So that's something to keep in mind as well. And we'll get to that because I want to have a conversation about opening or not opening this. But holy cow, from 74 to 225, even 74 is more than the game costs, people. Come on. And then this was the next day. This was at what time? Bearing the lead. 8:49 the next day. So, we had a sufficient amount more there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe 9 if I counted right. And we go from $70 to $150. Now it went down, and I don't think that one from $200 sold. But that's we're still above what the game costs. So if you sold this, you'd get your money back from buying just the game. So these were the ranges and values in the last week since the figure's release. This month, it's sold for $53.29 minimum. Max $91. Somebody bought this thing for $91. And the average was 71. And we had 73 lots sold.
That's crazy.
That's so much, guys. That's so
what I'm saying is people are actually buying it. It's not like, okay, I'm putting this on BrickLink and I'm going to sell this for a premium because, hey, I got the game and you didn't. It's like people are actually buying it. And I don't know if I think it's my hunch is it's for investing. It's not for opening. It's not for having the figure. Brad.
I agree. And I think this is the other thing too. I think people think this figure is going to go up a lot. But also, I think this figure got flooded in the market, and it's going to get flooded even more because a lot of people pre-ordered the game because they wanted that Luke. How many of those people are going to start turning around and reselling it? And there's going to be a point where not a lot of people are going to want to buy this figure because a lot of people are like, well, just like me, who I don't really care. If this was like a Cody or something, oh my gosh, that'd be like a $200 figure already. And I would have pre-ordered the game. There's stuff like that. That's I would have done that. But this is the thing. You can't
we try to inflate pricing based on what we believe is collectability. But the thing is, when you do that so early on, you don't necessarily know what the demand or supply is going to be.
And also on top of that, let's be honest, once Lego Star Wars Skywalker saga like goes down in hype, this figure is going to go down in price, and it's going to go down in hype too, because it's relevant right now. That's why it's going for so much. But at the same time too, if we're going to get this as part of the May 4th promo, this figure is going to be like a $5. I think it's like a $5 figure.
Look, for me too, I agree. It's not. This is selling originally, the day one, as what something like a sealed Darth. Well, maybe not anymore, but what a Darth Revan would be sold at. Like, why? What's the point? It's not. I want to have a discussion about rarity after this. But it's not rare. I don't know why people are thinking it's rare. It's not rare.
It's everywhere.
So currently on Bricklink, this is the last slot I have. We're keeping it short this week with this, but I want to have a discussion. Like I said, there's 21 available, 21,
and that's just gonna keep go up.
A lot actually right now. And they're selling. That's the thing though. Keep in mind, they're selling now for $59. And these are the first. This is just the first couple. This is the end of it. From 59 to 69, but it goes up and up and up and up and up.
It's hard to pinpoint exactly what it is, but in my opinion, the reason people are going so crazy for it right now, because like for example on TikTok, I've seen people and stuff pop up on my For You page that have content creators that aren't even Lego fans, or they don't make Lego content. They don't make Star Wars content. Heck, I saw this bodybuilder riding a motorcycle around town trying to find this figure going to Walmart tomorrow. His entire account is him getting swole, eating protein and creatine, and he wants the blue milk Luke figure, and which blows my mind. I think it's a nostalgia thing. Like the blue milk is so iconic through Star Wars and with Luke Skywalker. That people go crazy for it, regardless of how much it costs or how many of them are. People just want it because of how iconic that moment is. And if I can't find it at my Walmart, I'll pay a premium price to get it right here, right now, to have it.
I was gonna say, like, do you know how many people are just buying it and then selling the copy online and keeping this figure?
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Zane. You brought up a really good point. I don't even know if this is what you were aiming at or not. So this game, okay, we are Lego fans regardless, but there are Lego Star Wars video game fans who don't buy Lego, who don't have collections. I'm throwing things now. For those people out there who believe that something like this is more exclusive, that don't necessarily have the understanding that we do about something like this and its rarity or its value, they go crazy over it. So what it does is it boosts the market value, I think. And I didn't think about that before, but that is such a good point.
They're in the video game. They're in that aspect of it, and they don't understand Lego like we do. Yep.
They're just fans of there's so many, as you said, there's so many people who are just fans of Lego. Like, I mean, like of Star Wars, and they're just buying this game because it's a Star Wars game.
Yeah.
And they want something, what they think is special, exclusive. They're looking for it. And it makes sense. What I want to discuss with you guys is rarity. And I think, we haven't really touched on this much. I've been watching a lot of Brickzar. Don't know if you guys know who that is, but he collects a lot of rare Lego stuff, more like authentic things. And he said something the other day that I was watching. It's like the definition of rare is something that is produced at a low rate. There's only, let's say, 5,000 of something available. That's rare. Or 100. That's really rare, in my opinion. But something like this, where they're everywhere. They're with every deluxe pre-order. Like, that is not rare. It might be exclusive.
You know how many people bought that too?
Oh, I know, a lot, because they produced a lot as well, and that's what we were discussing, why it very likely will be included with other things going forward, and it's going to decrease the value because supply and demand is everything. And I think we think because something is exclusive, it has to be rare, and that is not the case. So just remember that when you're investing in Lego or even just buying things to collect. Like, everybody wants something that someone else doesn't have. With this, it's not as rare as people are making it out to be.
Very much so. Very much. And on top of that, it's like, okay, again, as I was saying, we have had a lot of Farm Boy Lukes. There's only one little detail that's different. It's like buying an Obi-Wan Kenobi figure that has a little bit more of a scar here or something like that. Like, it's not a huge deal. And in my opinion, I think also because of content creators, because of, you know, how big Lego's gotten, when something is a GWP or something like that, people make it into it's more of a bigger deal than it is. But what is rare is when a figure that never gets made is a GWP. 5 years later, people are holding on to that figure.
Because they're never going to make it again.
Exactly. And so when people do sell it, it's for quite a lot. That's why Darth Revan is so expensive. That's why certain characters like that are so expensive. Stop trying to turn characters like this. This is a $5 figure at most. You spend, okay, think about this. If this was a GWP, how much would you spend? You know what I mean? For a figure like this.
Yeah.
$5?
At the most. At the most.
So you just spent $40 for this figure in a poly bag like that. Or, you know, maybe 50, maybe they bumped up the, you know, maybe 60. So basically the same amount as you paying for GWP, which no GWP is really like recently, like even when we got 20th anniversary Obi-Wan, you know, he's not even that much.
Thanks, Jack.
That is very sophisticated. I'm sorry to say it, but I'll be that guy. I will be that guy who doesn't understand the value in the Darth Revan or in the Cody's, or I get it. I can comprehend
Cody isn't a figure. Yeah.
Or what I can, the Rex phase 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
I can comprehend it, but I can never wrap my head around paying $200 for a figure.
You know why? Yeah. It's rare.
It's rare. I get it. Like the Lamborghini Cayenne, the Technic car right there. There's only 63 of them sold. 63 of them, and that's it. And they're done making it, done producing it. Right. I get it. It's a flex. No one else can own that. I mean, one and done, man. But
for a collector,
it's a collector's item. But still, I can never understand buying it for that price.
Well, okay, just think about this. Remember when the Falcon used to be the thing that like on TikTok, if you had a Falcon, you were cool. Everyone wants the Millennium Falcon. Everyone wants the gunship because if you have a gunship, you're cool. You were able to get one.
You are cool if you own those sets.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Not saying. By the way, I'm not saying anything like. I'm not saying you aren't cool.
Sure.
I'm just saying people were, you know.
I know what you mean.
I love Slayer. But remember back early TikTok.
What you're saying is people were following creators who had Lego, not
big
for
Lego
the
sets.
Creator themselves.
Yes.
But for the exclusivity of stuff. And so people want exclusive stuff. They want something that's other people don't have. They want something they can flex on. And we all do. We're like, hey, you know, we get in a room of Lego. Let's be honest. We've seen it before. We'll get a big bunch of Lego creators together, or Lego fans together.
There are a lot of people who do that. I'm glad that
flexing. Everyone starts flexing. Guess what? I have this $100 figure. I have this. We all do it. It's not.
I'm glad we don't do it as worse as other people. Because
very much
true.
Yeah.
But people start doing that, and that's why people try to get their hands on stuff like this, because they know that one day they'll be like, "Well, I guess what? I have Farm Boy Luke, Blue Milk," and I'll turn to them and I'll be like, "Hey, let me grab a Sharpie and do that." Oh, I have it too.
For me, here's the thing. Here's the way that I see it. As someone who does like figures specifically, like I don't know why. I just really like Lego figures.
Figures specifically.
I can see a lot of people thinking to themselves, okay, is this going to be the lowest it'll be because there is more supply right now that's in the market. So the price is probably going to just go up. So if I'm going to get it, now is probably the cheapest time to get it. I don't agree with that point because we don't know if they were overproduced or not yet. You're taking a risk by buying it. And I think they were overproduced because it's a very simple figure to make.
And they already basically had most of the molds and prints already.
Right. There's nothing new here. except for the prince. But I think a lot of people were probably thinking who bought it on the secondhand market, like I was showing on Bricklink, all these yahoos right here, that it was going to be the best opportunity to get it right now. I disagree with that, but I think that was the thought process. For some people. For some people. Who want to keep it sealed. Now, here's what my last question for you guys is. Should I open it? Or should
You
I
should keep it sealed.
Because
how
keep it
long?
sealed.
Or not just me, but for everybody else who has a blue milk Luke still sealed.
I think if you want a Luke in your collection, get like Obi-Wan's hut, get the land speeder, get the Mos Eisley Cantina.
I have all
you
those.
have all those. You have all those. So you don't need that figure. You don't need yes,
but
you'll have
blue
a
milk Luke.
but it's not anything different.
Hold on. No, but it is different though. That's the thing.
It's a little bit.
Variant.
Yes, it's a variant, but I'm just saying I don't think that's something.
Look,
I prefer that figure to it anyways. Like
what I'm saying is this figure has no value compared to this figure.
True.
Because it's different. Whether it's a good difference or not, it's still different. It's still a variant and it's still worth more. It's still
just like the poncho one.
Than this. This is the poncho.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I took the poncho off.
Wait, does the poncho?
The poncho is actually really cool. It comes with the land speeder.
I got the poncho one without realizing I got the poncho one because I bought the land speeder secondhand from Bricks and Minifigs, and I was like, "Oh, poncho Luke, sweet."
So Brick Oxes says keep it sealed. I want to know what you guys think in the chat as well. Should I keep it sealed? Here's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking if they do decide that, look, LEGO, we have produced way more of these than we sold on pre-order. We have to give them out to LEGO stores, and we're going to do it on May the 4th. It's going to be an extra promotion on top of whatever else we're doing. If I get another one, then I will open one, keep one sealed.
I'd say there's
just for collectors, not even to resell, just because it's more value to me. It's the same reason why I haven't opened Luke's lightsaber.
Well, I'd say, okay, that's what I'd do that. And then honestly, I'd buy a special minifigure case for figures like that, where it's like, hey, this is like a specialty figure. I have other Lukes. And I think that's the thing is you got to do that because otherwise it's like, look at all my Luke Skywalker figure. Oh, I got 3 Farm Boy Lukes. Oh, wait, there's actually one that's blue milk on it.
Yeah, I get it.
It doesn't stick out as much. Like, I like the poncho one a lot too because I love that poncho, and so to me that's like, hey, that figure sticks out in a lineup of Luke Skywalker figures.
So, for sure.
Okay. So my advice to all of you out there, if you still have one sealed or if you're thinking about getting it, keep it sealed. Don't buy it just yet. Wait till May the 4th promotions drop. Wait for the announcement there and see what happens. But don't open it just yet if you're thinking about collecting. Like if you're genuinely interested in collecting, do whatever you want. If you're gonna find more value in keeping it sealed because it's rarer sealed and it's worth more, keep it sealed. If you want to open it up because you actually want to just display it and put it in a case, go for it. Everybody has different ways they like to collect. I will be keeping mine sealed for the time being. But on that note, I think we've hammered that to death.
I think we've been hammering everything to death today.
We've been needing to slam in some work, people. So just stay tuned, okay? Just stick with it. Gosh dang it.
Stick with our program here.
Stick with the program.
And we're running long, but that's okay. We're having fun.
Wait, not gonna run that much longer.
Oh, we're not?
We do like a 2-hour show every week. What are you talking? Like we still got 30 minutes. Let's do some.
I need to laugh.
Oh shoot! Yeah, we still got that. Yeah, we're gonna run long tonight, aren't we? All right.
See, it clicked for you. I need a laugh, guys. After all that, we'll make it quick. I need a quick laugh after that serious conversation about.
I need a shot of laughter.
All right, guys, we have memes, and thank you to everybody who did submit memes this week. I appreciate you all. Same.
I want to do this one before you get into it because I know you have this whole spiel, this whole thing. just really quick. This was made during the show. If you notice the little AirPods down, this was made by Jack Skywalker specifically for you, Matt. Look, you jumping off a bridge, where's the AirPods? Brad's down there. He's the one who stole he's like the bridge troll. He's like, look, I got your AirPods. Look at me. I got your AirPods. So
that is beautiful.
I keep seeing these like notifications pop up for Discord, and I'm like, all right, I gotta see what's going on over there. And I jump over there, and it's this one, and they're all talking about it. Talon, Brick Oxes, all of that stuff. I'm like, okay, we gotta share this. We have to share it.
Gold.
Thank you, Jack Skywalker, for the lovely, lovely meme.
Well done, and record timing too.
Impeccable timing.
Thank you for that. But I mean, guys, if you're not joining the Discord yet, if you're not contributing to our community, our little wonderful community of people who all love Lego just as much as we do, if not more, please go over there and just chat with other people, get to make friends.
Yeah,
it's cool. And have your memes featured in the show just like that. It's just that easy. But Zane, we got one about you. Well, all of us, but mainly you. By Brick Oxes. Thank you, by the way, for submitting. You make a Jeopardy themed trivia time. Okay. You make a category for Back to the Future. Matt and Brad haven't seen Back to the Future. Matt and Brad haven't seen Back to the Future. Yeah, it didn't work out very well, did it?
Brad got it right. Brad figured it out, remember?
He did.
Okay, little story time. I know we're running long today. Little story. I'm at work and I'm building the Harry Potter book, and I was kind of building it. No one was really in the office. They all went out to lunch. I was building it in like kind of our break room area. And one of the other guys who actually collects Lego, who has Lego in his office, came over and started talking to me. And I was like, we're talking about like adult sets, and he started talking about the future one. And I was like, oh yeah, it's really cool. And he started talking to me, like deep diving into the set about how much he loved it and all these cool details. And he didn't realize I hadn't seen the movie. I just kept my mouth shut the entire time. And I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, I remember that from the movie. That was so awesome. And I'm like,
good.
I have no clue what he's talking about. Sorry. All right, funny thing. I'm funny. I was trying to make friends.
I love this meme so much. One of my number one favorites. Right. You make a category for Back to the Future. Matt and Brad haven't seen Back to the Future.
Matt and Brad
haven't seen Back to the Future.
It's perfect. Thank you, Brick Oxes. He also gave us a couple more, but I think I pulled 3 from you. Teeth. He does exactly what I do. Brick separator.
But better.
Yeah.
That's great. That's
great. Yep. We've all been there as kids, and it's never fun to get a Lego haul with bite marks in your bricks. I'm just gonna put that out there, but it happens all the time.
It's a thing, people.
And then we also got Uno. Make a Phase 2 Commander Cody or draw 25 Lego.
Yeah, no joke. Huh? No freaking joke.
Yeah. Hey, maybe we say this every year. Maybe this will be the year. May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you guys. Maybe.
You have to get the Luke's land speeder to get it, though.
I would buy that.
Would you do it?
The land speeder?
If you were getting a Phase 2 Commander Cody in polybag fashion with Blue Milk Luke, would you get the land speeder?
I would get it without any of that.
Oh.
I actually, the land speeder gets hated on all the time because there is a ton of them in Cantina sets, standalones. But as far as iconic ships and vehicles go, I do feel like the land speeder deserves at least one UCS set. And I feel like that will still forever be better than the UCS N1 Starfighter. If there's one I hate
that set.
I was hating on it so bad during Lego Star Wars playing anyways. I was like, that's garbage. Utter trash. So
are you gonna get the one from the Mandalorian?
Oh yeah, I'll get that one. But no, it's the UCS N1 though.
I know.
Solely because the hatch doesn't even open. It's the same size with some chrome pieces.
I still think Obi-Wan Starfighter is worse.
No. I do have to say,
yes.
I don't think that they would do the Luke's land speeder. for 30. I'm sorry, with I think they're doing Luke's land speeder. I
Case
don't
you
think they're going to do Commander Code. It has nothing to do with Luke's land speeder, and I think that's why they wouldn't do it.
Okay, so while we're talking about this, let's make this quick though. I still want to ask you guys because I think it's a fun conversation to have. What do you think the May 4th promo is going to be?
I have no idea.
I feel like we're gonna get another diorama because they've been doing a lot. I don't know, but I don't know what. Maybe the diorama will be like a sequels or prequel set though.
But it's Luke's land speeder. It doesn't. I know it doesn't have to match, but it's like.
But they haven't done that for the past ones though.
I know.
So I think. I'm trying to think of original trilogy. They've done really all the like original trilogy dioramas. I think Battle of Geonosis, May 4th promo.
Wouldn't it be nice? I don't see that happening. But it'd be nice.
I don't know. And I think until we start getting leaks, with a little bit of images and stuff, I think I don't know. So
we should do Dooku's lightsaber.
Ooh.
I don't think it's gonna be another lightsaber.
I don't either because those typically goes. Well, no, I lied because we got Yoda's with the cantina. So I mean, there's a possibility.
But that wasn't May 4th, so
right.
I don't know.
We'll see. Typically, you're right, Brad. May 4th is diorama lately.
Yeah, definitely diorama.
They ran out of original trilogy content to pull from, so who knows what they're gonna do.
And also with the new diorama sets, like coming out, I don't know if they are gonna do those. So
right, good point. We'll see. I just thought it was a fun question to ask. Anyways, moving on. Block.studios. Thank you, Block.studios, for submitting some memes this week.
Hi,
Appreciate
everybody.
that.
That's me. That's me, everybody. I contributed to meme time this week. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
How Darth Maul got his lightsaber. Wow, an extra piece.
I laughed at that. I thought that was funny.
It's cute. You drew this yourself?
No.
I've seen this one many times, but yes, I still think it's funny.
I was just going through memes. And I was
well,
like,
you know what?
Hilarious.
I wanted to include these ones because we are talking about Lego Star Wars, and it kind of fits with that.
Yeah.
Lego Star Wars when I'm alone, it's all family friendly, G-rated. Lego Star Wars when my parents walk in. What are you doing?
Yeah, there's an inappropriately dancing woman on the screen.
What is
Even
this?
if she is Lego, what is going on?
I don't. Is that in the new game? Because I'll skip to that level.
It's not like that, but she's in there in better
there.
detail.
No, for
High
going back to the
definition.
game quickly, you can see like dirt marks on the mini. It's crazy this time around.
Dirt, snow, everything. It is all there, buddy. Sand, dust.
It's just crazy the comparison. Look at this, and then look at even just like the trailers.
Oh yeah.
Insane. This one I laughed at. This one made me laugh, saying thank you.
Good, I'm glad.
I also like this one. Marvel Infinity War is the most ambitious crossover event in history. Me playing Lego Star Wars with Indiana Jones in the Star Wars games.
I don't think many people remember this.
Honestly.
I do.
I remember it very well, but I don't think many people realize Indiana Jones was out at the same time as the complete saga.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it would be cool if they would have introduced this sort of deal. Like, have a little Indiana Jones cameo. Maybe they did. Maybe I just don't know.
And we haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe they'll bring it in. There's going to be future packs for sure.
Hopefully they will. You never know. And I know they're releasing mystery characters as well. Like they put Mr. Bones in. He's from the novels. He's not even in
the red droid dude. I don't even know what. Yeah, I didn't even know what he was from.
Okay, so very quick history lesson. He's in the Aftermath books. So Snap Wexley, who's in the sequel trilogy. He's flying with Poe. He's the bigger, heavier set guy with the beard. Flies an X-wing. He dies in. Spoiler alert. He dies in the Rise of Skywalker. When he was younger, the Aftermath novels take over the time between 6 and 7. It covers his character when he was younger with his family who ended up being rebels, his mom specifically, and he makes this droid that is kind of like the Terminator like version of a battle droid. Wow. And I'm just shocked that they included it in this game.
They did serious work.
Wait, Lego is brick by brick? Always has been.
I don't really understand.
I didn't either.
It made me laugh. Like somebody walks in and sees a Lego set and they're like, wait, you had to build that piece by piece? And you're like, it always has been. like an intense moment when someone realizes you actually have to build a Lego piece by piece. It just got my goat. I laughed for like 20 minutes on it. Like the dumbest conversation I could have with like somebody's parents or something like that walking in, or my in-laws. Like, wait, you built this brick by brick? Yeah.
Well, especially when it's something like it's just because it's here like this, where it doesn't necessarily look like Lego until you like really look at it and you see the studs and everything.
Yeah.
Or like the Star Destroyer or the Falcon, like the UCS ones. Like,
yeah,
it is
for sure.
The level of detail makes it become something more than just a Lego set. It's a model.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cute. I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. Thank you, Jack Skywalker, for your fun little edits here.
I will
coming soon. Coming soon.
The one on the left is really well done. Like that.
Yeah. Well, putting it in the Amazon store really sold it for me.
Yeah, it's $19.99 coming to you from Amazon.
It's $5 a person. Wow.
Randomly random. I feel like you got to step up your game. You've got some serious competition by Jack Skywalker. Last week it was Brick Oxes. Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't want to touch. Yeah.
Oh, where is I don't want to touch? He's been slacking on these memes.
He's here. He's here.
I've had to do the Google posts for these.
He asked, would you say the price of the figure would change depending on how good or bad the game is? No.
No, that's not irrelevant to the game at all, in my opinion.
It's become a part of pop culture, and that's why it's soaring in price. But anywho, that wraps up memes. So please join the Discord server, submit your memes for next time. I think next week we'll be covering questions. So if you want to drop us a question for the next show, tune in and we'll be answering it here on the show. And follow the Instagram, because I think Zane's going to also be asking you guys on that platform if you have any questions there. So
yes.
Tune in.
Take my money. I'm buying a pillow. Just don't sit on the pillow. We don't need your face, or your butt on our face. That thing there. No pink eye.
On a more serious note.
I don't know. Is there anybody ready to be serious? Because I feel like we've been laughing a lot lately. I'm not sure if we can handle.
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I laugh, it hurts.
It hurts.
You in pain?
A lot. Guys, don't go to the gym. It's not fun.
He's got the ab pain.
I did the ab day. I'm still getting used to that. So it's like if you see me move, and I'll just I grimace because I'm in so much pain.
Hey, at least your lips aren't swollen because you're more allergic to cats than you thought.
Hey guys, how do you say this word right here?
Utopia. Oh wait, what?
Utopia.
Oh, I thought.
All right, so fun.
Utopia.
Hey, we were playing the Skywalker saga, and me and Kyler here, Ward Kai, aka Person Killer, aka
Ward
my co-host on Ward Kai. His name's Kyler.
Okay.
And I was trying to read what that said, and as you guys know, I'm dyslexic, and I could not. It did not click in my brain what it said. And I think I said Utopia or something like that. And he's like, what? He's like, you are a fake Star Wars fan. He's like, that's Utapau.
There you go.
I'm like, okay, because who knows how to read that?
Me.
Well,
the thing is, it was in Star Wars Battlefront, the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I played that game.
Nerd!
Yeah, and okay, I spent $300 on LEGO Castle this week.
It's called being geek.
Okay, guys, let's just hammer this down, shall we? Okay, we're gonna throw this up here in the stream for y'all. Except for why did it do it that way? I don't know why it gave you the whole page. We don't want the whole page.
I want the whole page.
Brad, do you have your thinking caps on?
I have mine on.
Brad, I think you need
thinking cap initiated.
Get a thinking cap, Brad. You need the thinking cap.
Explain what we're doing, and I'll find something.
Okay, everybody who is here and who has not been here before, this is trivia time. This is my hosted segment. We love this stuff. It is so much fun. We just love to watch the bickering between Matt and Brad. You know, it's just.
I love to ask questions that are a bit more specific.
If there's a question, he wants to ask a question about the questions. But if you guys know the answer, play along in the chat. This week is going to be a Wheel of Fortune style. So you guys are going to be guessing a quote or a saying or a word or something like that, you know, from iconic movies, Lego, stuff like that.
Last time it did not go as well.
last time, what was it? Pick a brick wall or something like that. And they got it without even guessing a single letter. And I made them continue to pretend and play like no, which was very funny because we had a lovely on that time.
Go check out the episode with Lego Danny Bob. That's when that
Lego
happened.
Danny Bob.
Good
She is
time.
great. It was an amazing time. All right, everybody have their thinking caps on. Everybody
I'm going
ready?
with a thinking hood this week.
Thinking Hood. He's emotional, dark, and brooding, and
Because
that's
I'm
just how
a
it's gonna be.
wizard.
He's a wizard, Harry. All right, so we have 2 rounds, just in case if round 1 goes rather quickly. We've got a backup round. All right, so let's just jump right into round 1,
Are
everybody.
these Harry Potter?
Wow, intense. This is a long one.
Holy
guys.
smokes!
Yep, this is a saying that every Lego fan should know.
Every Lego fan.
Every Lego fan should know. So
Can
without
I
further
answer?
Only the best is good enough.
only the best is good enough. So we are going to start with Brad since he is up on top. Brad, would you like to spin or solve a puzzle?
Spin.
Okay, I'll let you spin. All right, here we go. Everybody get ready. We're going.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. For 300 points.
We got music?
I got it.
Okay. What would you like to guess a letter, Brad?
R.
He's going to guess the letter R. Where is the letter R? There it is. Okay. There are 2 R's.
There are 2 R's.
There are
Let's go.
R. Pirates. R.
That did not help me at all, though.
Would you like to spin or buy a vowel?
Let's spin.
Let's spin again. All right.
Rarer?
Rarer.
No.
I feel like y'all know it and y'all are just playing dumb.
No,
I
really don't
legit
know.
don't. I need a few more letters.
I can't afford. No.
Guess a letter.
It's my turn still. S.
S. He's going for the S. There's 1 S. And you still get another
I feel
spin.
like this is a long enough saying that you could guess pretty much any letter.
You think that. Spin or
I'm gonna
buy a
spin.
vowel?
Spin.
Okay. Going for a spin. There's not that many letters in this, Matt. What letter would you like?
Huh.
P.
P.
For the record.
Oh, he lost. Whose turn now? Matt
My
Mellish.
turn. All right, spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Woo!
Everybody in the chat, say it with me. Throw it in the comments. Spin that
Spin
wheel.
that wheel.
Okay, for 200 points.
I'm not bankrupt, thank God.
What letter would you like?
All right, let's go with
Uh,
I want to say T.
Okay.
We'll go with T.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a
Okay.
good one.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
He's
Okay.
going good. All right. All right. We're going for another.
Okay,
Look,
spin
he's
that
600
wheel.
points down there.
Spin that
Remember,
wheel.
that's 200 points per letter. The point system is per letter. So we're going with
Okay.
another. Would you like to buy a vowel or a spin?
Quincy, what do you think it
know,
is?
I kind of do want to. How much is a vowel these days?
All right, I'm gonna see if I can get Matt to have an allergic reaction from here.
Oh my god. I think a vowel is like 100 points, something like that.
We'll just stick with the regular.
All right, we're gonna go with the spin, people. We're going with the spin.
Spin that wheel, baby.
Spin that wheel. Okay, for 300 points
Okay.
per letter.
You know, I might be going out on a limb here. I'm gonna say H.
You're going with
You're
H.
wrong.
All right. Yes, there are 2 H's. Way to go, Matt.
Okay.
Way to go.
Okay. Has the rarer.
Look at that. Look at that. 1,200 to 1,100. Would you like to buy a vowel or spin the
boy.
wheel?
You know what? I think I might buy a vowel. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna buy a vowel.
Way to go. Buy a vowel. What's your vowel? Vowel price is 250, by the way.
250. Holy
250
smokes!
is the
You're gonna
value.
bankrupt me.
We can always go back if you don't want the vowel.
Do I want to do I or A?
Pick. You got 5 seconds on the clock.
I
5,
want to do A.
4. He's got an A.
I know it's
4
the
A's.
same.
Look
Okay.
at you.
Whoa. Whoa.
There's 4 A's. Look at you
Whoa.
roll. All right. Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel.
We should have done two max.
I feel like we should have done that. Yeah, 2 max, 2
Yeah,
per.
I agree.
That's a good rule. Continuing forward, we'll just stick with the 2.
Yeah.
Pick a letter.
C.
C. Yes, there's one C. There's
Okay.
one C. Okay, all
Brad,
right.
Would you like to take it from here, Brad? You're more than welcome to.
Yes.
We're gonna
I think that's
the next
fair.
person.
I think
Maybe
that's
Brad.
fair.
Okay, Brad.
We're having fun. This
We're
is
having
just
fun.
all in good fun.
All in good fun. Guess
Okay,
a
good.
letter. Five.
N.
That
N.
word is definitely not
N.
rarer. I keep thinking that's rarer.
There's 4 N's. Look at you
What?
go,
No.
Brad.
What?
Look at this, Brad.
A
All right, Brad. Would you like to
What?
buy a vowel or spin?
every Lego fan should know.
Every.
Yeah,
single Lego
let's spin.
fan. Let's spin that wheel. All right, let's make some more money. Let's make some more money. Come on now. We've got this. All right, what is it gonna be? 400 points per letter you get correctly. So, what's that letter gonna be? 5, 4.
An L? I
An
mean,
L?
What?
There's an L. There's 3 L's.
What?
Look at you go bricking
Oh,
up.
It didn't help me at all,
It didn't
dang
help you
it.
at all. All right, well that's 2 down, and now we move on to Matt.
I would like to solve.
Oh, really?
I would like to solve.
No way.
with me
Wait.
being so far ahead of you in points.
Way. I'm solving. Oh,
Okay, we're-
well, you know,
No,
Zane,
you can.
How many,
If you know, we can go.
how many points do I get if I solve?
It wipes him out and you win.
Oh. Okay.
Is that how it works? Okay.
That's how it works.
All
So,
right.
the way that this whole game in the real life works is you earn as much money as you possibly can, and then if you win, you get to keep all that money you earned. And then everyone else's go to 0. Does that make sense?
Oh.
So your number basis isn't necessarily matter if it's ahead of him or he's ahead of you. It's
Gotcha.
whoever can
Okay.
solve it first.
Understood.
Okay.
I guess I should have clarified that. I
No,
apologize.
you're fine. No, you're fine. That's,
You're good. You're good.
So,
Good.
would you like to solve the puzzle
I,
still?
I would like to solve.
Okay, solve the puzzle. What's it going to be?
A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
no,
god.
No, he said into. He said into. He
A
said
man
the
has
word was
fallen
in.
into the river.
In the Lego. In the river.
You got it wrong though.
It
You got
says
wrong.
it says into on the screen. That's what I was saying.
That was my misspell. It's in the river. It's supposed to be into the river thingy. Sorry.
You didn't mess up. You're fine.
That's my fault.
We're
Next
we're
round.
fine.
Matt
We're
said
fine.
it wrong.
We're fine.
All right. Oh,
Except-
quote by Dumbledore.
Oh my goodness. I don't know Harry Potter.
Do this.
Okay.
Does Matt get to go first or me?
I believe you do.
So I lost. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Spin that wheel.
Spinning the wheel. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Would anyone like to look in the chat?
Yeah,
and see if anyone's got-
baby.
Oh, he's got 100. Guess a letter.
What are you asking, Zane?
I wanted to see if anyone in the chat had got that saying before
R.
you guys did.
No.
R. He's going. for
Someone
the letter
said,
R.
Jack Irish said it's obvious now. Let's go.
It is obvious now.
Let's go.
There's 2 R's. Okay, next up, spin again. Not enough points for a vowel. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't care.
Okay, we're going to letter. I specifically did this one, Harry Potter, because it seems a little bit more difficult.
And
Well,
it goes
I
with what we're talking about today.
Exactly.
I want to. I'm not gonna say. I almost want to say H just because it's Harry Potter.
Brad, you probably already know the quote.
You probably do.
No,
You got
not
2
yet.
letters in there, and you're like, I know it.
Not yet. I need a little more context to this. Is S available?
Is S available?
Yes. I'll take
Yes.
S. I'll take S.
S is click there. There are 2 S's. My camera back.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I had an Amber Alert. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, Brad. You okay? Wait. That was 2, right? That was 2. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. Moving on to the next
Alright.
one.
All
Moving
right.
on to Matt
Moving on up.
Mellish.
All right, spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel. All right, we're spinning the wheel,
that
people.
wheel.
We're spinning the wheel. Let's get hyped. Let's get hyped for spinning those wheels. 400 points per letter. Do it right.
The wheels in my head are spinning. Okay, let's do.
What wheels?
T.
All right. There's 5 T's. Look at
T's.
you. Holy crap.
Brad probably knows it now.
Brad probably does. T T T T R T T T S.
Yeah. Okay, spin that wheel.
They're spinning the wheel, baby. Spinning the wheel.
If money doesn't matter.
It's just how much you could win with, I guess. And I guess if it's a tie, like if nobody gets it, I'm feeling like the points will matter at the end.
Ah, okay.
But other than that, Okay, so what are you thinking, Matt? This is for a value of 700 points per letter.
Oh, jeez.
You could take away some serious cheddar. Cheddar for
I should've went with a
letters.
vowel.
You should have, but you messed that up anyway. So, what can I say?
It's like it messed up your life. Just.
Are we allowed
Shut
to guess the
fire.
word in the chat? Yes.
Give me a second. Give me 1 second. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with another H.
You're gonna go with the H. He wants an H, baby.
What? Ah!
It's now Brad's turn. He missed out on 700 points per letter.
Gosh dang.
I'm just let down.
I'm gonna buy a vowel.
You're gonna buy a vowel. Okay, buy that vowel.
Mr. Zane, I'm gonna buy a vowel.
A, E, I, or U. E?
E.
Okay.
You know, there's sometimes Y.
6 E's on the board. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
that still doesn't help me.
Wow.
E.
Okay. Okay.
And spin the wheel. See how he spun that wheel?
200.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What would you like it to be? 5, 4, 3, 2. Brad?
Brad?
I gotta go now because he waited too long.
Wait, what was that?
Wait. I thought this was still you, Brad.
Yeah, this is still you, Brad.
You got 2 spins per.
Oh shoot, is this me? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
Sorry, I thought this was Matt.
I was zoned out trying to figure out the puzzle, honestly, so it could have
got-
been me.
Got uncomfortably quiet for some reason. It was just.
I think
Why
we
are
were
the
both
letters blurry
concentrating
for
so
me?
hard.
Do, 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 do,
You want me to
do,
help you?
do, do,
Let's go with
do.
L.
L? There's 5 L's for 200 points each. There you go. Throwing in the big letters. Look at you.
All right.
No H.
No H, buddy. No H. All right. Moving on to Matt freaking Mellish. Matt Mellish, would you like to spin or buy a vowel?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with buy a vowel, I think.
You're gonna buy a vowel. Okay,
Yeah.
A, I, O, or U.
We're gonna go with I.
Or you with
Sometimes
an
why?
I. Sometimes
What?
why?
That's the only one.
You got 1 I
What the heck?
for a 2 I's,
Oh,
sorry. For
Okay.
a back-breaking.
Okay, well, I
250
want to spin
points.
the wheel now.
Okay, you're gonna spin the wheel now for your second turn.
I know what letter he guessed.
Guess a letter. Matt Mellish.
F.
No.
You hate F. Someone in the comments says, I hate Harry Potter. The
Yeah, I
fun
don't know why.
bros. That's
Is it-
sad.
Is there even an F? Where'd it go?
Bottom.
It was on the bottom. Right there on the F.
All right, spin it.
Brad wants to spin the wheel. Okay.
Oh.
You know what it is?
Wait. Nope. That doesn't
Alright.
work.
What are you gonna guess?
For some reason, I feel like V. Going with V.
With a V? As in Victor?
I could
Yeah.
even tell you. Look, I don't know what the quote says, but I know what the
What?
film it's in. I know the moment. I don't remember what he says.
Hey, would you like to
Spin again.
Brad, I
Yeah.
can't
No,
believe
wait.
you don't know
Act.
this.
Spin or buy a vowel?
Let's buy a vowel. Let's buy a vowel.
I feel like you've been given enough here, Brad, that you can figure this out as a Harry
I
Potter fan.
can't. I legit can't. Buy a vowel. A.
Buy a vowel. A. Okay. Yes, there are 2 A's, my good sir. Okay, now it is time for Matt Mellish.
All right. Let's go with spin the wheel.
Okay. We're spinning the wheel. Giving you a chance. What would you like?
We're gonna go with N.
You're gonna go with N, as in like Nancy?
Yeah, that's my grandma's name.
Oh, Nancy.
Mine
Love
too.
That's 3 N's.
Okay.
Okay. Would you like to spin?
I'm gonna buy a vowel.
Buy a vowel.
I think this should help Brad.
O or U?
Oh.
Oh. Oh my God. 7 freaking O's. What the heck? See,
Okay, Brad.
that was a good $250 well spent.
Yeah. You got this? You don't know it still?
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is Brad's turn now, right? Brad?
Did you spell it right?
Oh, I did. I triple, double, quadruple checked it. It makes me feel weird typing it this way, but it's the quote, so don't judge me. Brad, would you like to spin, buy a vowel, or solve? Breaking up, Brad.
He's thinking,
Isaac.
but he needs to make a decision here.
Isaac.
This is jumbled to me. This is not my spelling was never my expertise. Let's go with P. Why not?
I don't know what that is in front of. Did we? Oh,
P.
You gonna go with P as in Peter Pettigrew?
Yeah.
what?
Wow. That's rough. That's a
I'm
rough one.
confused.
Would you like to spin, buy
I
a
want to
vowel?
spin. I want to spin.
You're gonna spin.
No, wait. Oh, I didn't want to.
You said spin. You said spin.
Gosh, dang it.
You
okay,
get what you
okay,
asked for.
Okay. We said that already. What the heck? Do we have? I need an alphabet pulled up with like all the ones
Look at the top. Look at the top of the thing.
Oh.
That
It's
shows you
there.
the whites. What can be done?
Oh.
Oh, so you got B, C, D, G, J, K, M, Q, W, X, Y, Z.
Oh. Okay. So I got 2, right?
Yep, you got 2 up.
D.
D.
Yep, that's the one. That's gonna do it.
Is
I know
it?
it. I know it. Damn it.
Matt,
Hold on.
spin, buy a vowel. or
It
solve
does not
for me.
do what I would like to solve.
Okay. Okay. Solve.
It does it does not do well to dwell on dreams and forget to live.
I hate you.
Hey, that took us a while.
That was difficult. That was, you know what? That was
There we go.
fair. I feel
There
like
we go.
as a non-Harry Potter fan, I
All right, let's see what your final score is, Matt. Let's go to your final score.
feel like, woo!
6,450 points. That would have been dollars if we were giving away money.
That's a lot of Lego.
That is a ton of Lego.
Woo. That was difficult.
So,
Did anybody in
was.
chat get that?
Yes, actually.
it
Brick
does-
Oxes.
oh, yeah, Brick Oxes. Yep, it does not do well. Yep. Way to go, Brick Oxes.
I have to say, that was not one of my memorable quotes from those movies for me, just personally. No, I'd say it's a good one to pull from. It was a really good one. Okay, I say we take a vote in chat and say, Breaking Up Brad in 2 weeks does castle trivia for you guys.
Oh, we're not gonna get any of the questions right.
No, there's like legit stuff that you guys can get right if you watch Tavern Talk. So
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Tavern.
Hey, look who's in chat.
Oh,
That's our
for
favorite man.
Dumbledore. There you go.
What's up, Ross? Thanks for joining in here. We
we
appreciate
love you,
that.
Ross. We want you on the show, Ross.
We really do want you on the show.
We should plan this. We need to shoot him a text. We need to shoot him a text like
We literally
tomorrow.
say this every show, and then we all leave and go about our day and completely forget to do what we said we were gonna do. We were like, "Yeah, wait, what were we gonna do? I forgot."
You know, we'll text him right
Huh.
after the show and set up a week for him.
We'll DM you somewhere.
We have to.
Look out for it.
Yes, we love Ross. Ross,
We
is
love
awesome.
Ross. All right,
Bob
guys.
Ross.
That was a lot of fun. That was a long show, but a good one. good one nonetheless. How are you guys feeling? We haven't hit the end button yet, guys.
I know, but I was reading a comment. Did I just get called out by my own mother about my misspelling? That was just rude and insensitive.
No, you see, that's the actual quote from the book.
I'm hurt.
Lisa, aka Zane's mother. That is the actual quote. He did the research, I'm sure. All right, my friends.
10% sure.
Guys, that really does about wrap it up. Don't go anywhere yet, because we want to talk about some things. But we appreciate you guys all tuning in and sticking around with us as long as you did. Some of you were here the whole time, and we really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Also, something that we didn't really, we kind of mentioned it in memes offhandedly, but we do have some merch if you would want to support us in that manner.
Yes.
We would love it if you could. We really do like the clothing. Like, it's genuinely comfortable. It's not something that we wouldn't wear. That's why we want you to go and buy it. Like, it's all premium stuff. Yeah, Zane.
If you also want a sticker, that's what it looks like.
Oh, yeah. So
a little bit of advertisement there, I guess.
Well, I suppose so. I did design the logo quite a while back. I think, there's another designer over here that's really been not really doing much, and hopefully he will get some new designs out in the future. Right. Okay. So he's working on it.
Oh, are you pulling a sigh and talking to yourself? Is that what this is?
No, there's a designer over here, right?
Oh, I thought you were looking at Brad. I was like, wait, Brad, you're going to design some stuff?
He's over here now.
We can't even hear Brad. We've lost him.
Sorry, something big just happened, and I had to step away for a second. So
you good?
I'll talk to you guys about after the show.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Keep us in your prayers.
Yeah, we need it, guys.
We've had a long. I think it's safe to say that we've all had a long week, and quite honestly, this has been really nice for us to get together and to do this once again. Last week was kind of an off week, but we still had a a fun with Sai. So if you haven't watched that stream, please go check it out. You're not going to want to miss it. And then go check out Sai. Like we said before, he's a great guy.
Sai Okana.
Sai, he's a great guy. He has a great stream, and yeah.
Also, real quick. We don't usually do this, but I think this would be good to do this week. Matt, I saw you post a YouTube video earlier in the week. I
did.
Anything else special that people might want to see about you that you did this past week or you did this week coming up that people are going to want to look out for or should go check out?
Sure. So I made this review for this Wolverine mech. A long story short, not a big fan. But if you want to know why I'm not a big fan, go check it out on YouTube. There's your stinger. Of course, I make daily TikTok content. That's not going away, even if it is just a dance. Life has been a bit hectic lately, trying to get things together. My lips have been swollen due to cat allergies. So therefore, I haven't been as frequent with probably the level of quality I would like to produce. But we're getting back into it. Hopefully get some gameplay content out for this eventually on the YouTubes. And we also have a Black Panther mech that I would like to get to because I did kind of promise doing that. So more YouTube. Hopefully coming in full swing, more TikTok. You never know. You never know what'll come next. What about you, Zane? What do you got going on this week? Upcoming.
Last week, that stuff people should look out for on YouTube or other platforms.
Honestly, just the video game content, playing Skywalker Saga like everybody else. Mind you, just to note for everybody else, my video game content is not necessarily G-rated. We tend to have a little bit of fun and a little bit of aggression. just mind that going into
flavor.
It's a different flavor. Cy O'Connor and London Brick Bridges, they get a hoot kick out of it, but that's my whole thing. That's the past.
Hey, you're having fun. You're having fun as long as it's not on Stud Buds.
It's not on Stud Buds. It's Stud Buds after hours on the Solo Bud Gaming. So, Brad, what about you? What is something that's been itching at you to tell everybody?
I mean, I don't really have anything. I've noticed that on other people, like kind of Sai will do it and other people like that. And I just thought it'd be a good thing for us or if people who watch this, you kind of know what we got going on. Last week I did put out third episode of Tavern Talk and actually it was one of my best yet. People have been loving it, almost to 100 views. So if you could people like I have a friend doesn't ever watch Lego stuff, doesn't ever do that. He's been watching it. He's like, I can't wait for the next one. I love this series so much. So like to me, that was a big compliment. So yeah, and also Danny Ford Johnson is now my editor. He's been actually helping me edit them starting this past week. So
That's
that
really cool.
You better
like
start paying him.
the script, not editing the videos. I edit all the videos and stuff, but he's been editing my script for me because he's helping take all my jumbles of stuff and put it.
So I can still come to you with my complaints for your editing.
Yes. Yes. Which, I texted you about, never heard what you thought of the episode, but okay.
Brad, I haven't looked at my phone in the past probably 72
I'm going to keep
hours.
giving you grief about it. But also on top of that, I was on the Opieverse last week, which was a lot of fun. We talked about me working at the Lego store, stuff problems I had with the Lego community on TikTok. That was a very interesting discussion. I didn't actually think I was going to get into. And we talked a lot of stuff, and it was so much fun. At one point, his whole internet cut out, and I was running the show, so that was a lot of fun. But also on top of that, like it also it's kind of not PG rated. But we had a lot of fun. We talked about a lot of cool stuff, and we talked everything Lego. It was a very interesting conversation, for say the least. But yeah, and then I will not have Tavern Talk coming out this Monday. It will actually be coming out next week because it's such a long episode. So it's not crazy long, but it's gonna be longer. So.
Also, I know this is a long ending, longer than we expected, folks. And I know we didn't discuss this beforehand, but next week's Easter. Are we having a show next week?
We'll have to talk about that afterwards.
Okay, so stay tuned and look out on Instagram for future updates. There we go. Okay,
check out the gram. Make sure you go follow us on Instagram,
Discord, Instagram, all that good stuff. We'll keep you posted. It's something that we are going to have to discuss behind the scenes. I'm thinking no, but we'll see. You never know. I love you all, guys. Like I said, thanks for sticking with us, and hope to see you maybe next week, if not the week after. Hope you all have a great, blessed Easter, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.